Well, how yoga, you see, if the yoga you're talking about is a sport, like, I mean, moving your body in certain way, do it. That is a sport, don't call it yoga. If you like bending your legs, stretching your body, if that is the yoga, this is not a yoga, this is a sport. Yoga is something else. Do sport. And actually, if you want my advice to have a healthy life, walk. The best health practice for a human being is walking. Not running, not yoga, not sitting, not anything. Walking. People who walk a lot, they will live long healthy. Walk. Walking helps your brain to function perfectly, circulate your blood, make you get rid of poison in your body, make you get rid of a stress you have it through because of the life, bad energy, and you sleep very well. It's perfect. Same time, your heart will not be pumping blood, which will make it go so crazy and so fast, and maybe you'll have heart attack, or you will die faster because you're running. You are exceeding the, you are forcing your heart to pump way more than it should in normal day life. Walking is the perfect sport. I have my grandfather, I don't know, he lived, I think, 112, 13, I don't know. He walked like a young person as if he's 20 until he died. He don't take a taxi. You want to go somewhere, he walk. If you walk with him and you are young, you will not be able to catch his steps. It helps you to think, it helps you to produce energy, because your body, there's a kind of a positive sport which make you lose energy, but in the same time you win another kind of energy. You do not need yoga. Yoga is a person who is, he decide to be lazy and he don't want to think and do things. It's like, you want to give yourself a break from being exist. It's like you are going in a mute of existence, not only a mute of sound. Like you don't want to be exist for the coming, let us say, 2 hours. Uh, do we have any Muslim have a question, or any Hindu? Anyone? So the conclusion of what we are saying today, that those who claim to be teachers, examine whoever, anyone, he tried to teach you something. Teacher, there's two kind of teachers. There's teachers who they are claiming the profession, and they are claiming a title of teachers, like a sheikh, a guru, even a Christian like a bishop, So you are claiming a title. Be aware of the title. Because most of those who have titles, they don't belong to that title. They are false. Very false. Any question? Anyone want to say anything? Mayday, mayday. And like you will notice that yoga is a kind of a popular between people who they have like luxury of life. Like a Hindu or a Buddha priest who don't work. People, they work, give them donation, they eat. Like when I was in Asia, I saw some Buddha priest, and I saw how selfish they are. There's people begging for money all over the place. Women, they are working in prostitution in Thailand. The Buddha, they walk by and they bless everybody and take donation. So this is your job in life. They eat, they pray to Buddha, they collect donation, and they don't care what's happening in the country. Those poor girls, aren't they all your daughters? Where is the yoga? Shouldn't they get help? Human trafficking? Isn't it hurting to see young, beautiful girls used and abused for sexual entertainment? In a country full of a priest? Buddha priest? Where is Buddha? You know what I mean? Where is Buddha? Where is the good ones? Instead of doing yoga, go and help those poor women. A guy, he come from Saudi Arabia with some dollars in his pocket. He sleep with your daughter. He spread AIDS. A man coming from America, a man coming from England, men coming from everywhere to use your daughters. Where is Buddha? Someone was saying master seed is significant and not in the Bible. Okay, is he a Muslim? The one who was saying that, Maxarak, the one who's talking about the master seed. Is he a Muslim? You know, Muslims are very funny. They come to you, they are copy paste. Actually, once I was debating a sheikh, and he said to me, well, master seed is not the smallest. This is a mistake in the Bible. The funny is that the Quran used the same statement copying the Bible, but those idiots do not know. It was a Hindu, no problem. You see, when the Messiah, he said, a master seed, he's talking about what people have in their houses, not something they do not know. What, he will tell them about electron and a neutron? Is that how God, he speak to people? What they have in their houses, what they see every day. So what he will say to them, neutron, electron, proton, what they are expecting. And then people, how, this is a parable, so my people understand. So the purpose of it is not science. The parable is how I make you understand. So this is a very stupid argument. Very stupid argument. Because we go after the purpose of the parable, why it exists. Nobody was saying, and Jesus did not say, this is the smallest thing in the world. Nothing is smaller than it. This is the smallest thing in their world. This is why it's called parable. It's an example. It's not even real. So when Jesus speaks about 3 servants and 1 master, it's not real. It's an it's a parable. So, you know, when somebody trying to find something wrong in the belief of somebody, he can explain it as he wish. We don't do that. You see, when I was listening to this guru, I was listening to him to the end to see where this is going to end. Hey, there's no answer. Same when I debate Muslims, I show them their own interpretation. But if you want to debate me, you don't show me your own interpretation to my book. No, you cannot say that, because this is still is a parable. It's not about something for real. It is a parable for you, you might understand. At the same time, how is going to talk about cars if they are not exist? Let us say we talk about things, but they are not exist, or people do not know about it. So how people will understand? Let us say I was in the time of Jesus, and Jesus says to me, the smallest thing is electron or proton. So what do I learn from him? What is a proton? I will be confused for the coming 2,000 years until somebody discover what is that. So then the purpose of the book is lost. The purpose of the book is to teach you, so you might learn something for your life, not to wait 2,000 years to discover what it's meant. The Bible is a spiritual book. It's not a scientific book, have nothing to do with science. When an idiot, he just asks us, explain to us the virginity, or virgin giving birth. This is not scientific. There is no science accept such a thing. We Christian, we accept it. We don't follow science. We believe in it. Why? Because we believe that God is almighty. He can do what nobody can do. That's why he's God. When we say almighty, almighty, which means all might of power, his power is not limited to our ability. His ability is beyond. So we don't care what they say, and we don't claim that the Bible is teaching us science, and it's not a book of science, and never meant to be a book of science, and it should not be a book of science. What about the lost years of Jesus? Who said they are lost? You see, if they are lost, it means they were there and they are lost. Where they are lost? How you came to the conclusion they are lost? The Bible exists for the reason of teaching us about Jesus, not about everything Jesus did. Imagine if we are going to write down everything Jesus said since he was born. How big this book will be. Like right now, I'm speaking for the last hour. Do you know how many words I said? How many pages? Just in 1 hour or two? So it's a very foolish to speak about lost years of Jesus. They never been lost. First of all, those who wrote the gospel, they witnessed what they saw, not something they did not see. As an example, John, he was not with Jesus in his childhood when he was young. So how he will witness for it? And why actually? What is the necessity of it? The mission of Jesus started in a certain age. And this is where the story starts. The book is written for the purpose of education about Jesus, the God, what he did for us, not everything he said. Let us say somebody will say to me, in the book of Genesis, the Bible speaks about how God created the earth. Do you think really the earth creation can be explained by a page? Anyone here believe in that? One page can explain the earth creation? That's impossible. And nobody can accept such a thing. But we accept the book of Genesis because it's not meant to be a scientific book to tell us all the details. If the book will write even how the eye alone, just the eye of a human, or an eye of an insect, or an eye of a fly, is created, you need thousands of pages. But if we go in the Bible, we see in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth was without form. Very simple words. An easy layout story. It's not meant to be scientific, presenting science. It's just about everything created come by God. Otherwise, if God, he want to give us how he created the manual of creation, we should have a books of millions of pages. We have trillions of species of insect. So imagine each one of them need a book. You know what I mean? So people, when they, you know, if they try to refuse something, they refuse it. That is such a hypocrite when Sadhguru explained in better way than CP was. Well, Mr. Avi, do you like to call me and explain to me what Sadhguru said? Guys, Avi is a Hindu, obviously, and I played all the video of Sadhguru and we got no answer. Do you like to call me and tell me what is the answer in the video of Sadhguru? Can you do that? I will open Skype just for you. What do you think? Stop complaining. I will give you the microphone and you tell me what Sadhguru he said. What do you say? Guys, do you have an excuse to say I did not give? So we played almost the whole video is what? The whole video is 20 minutes. I played. We are in the minute 11 and 32, and he finished the topic. That's it. Now he's talking about different thing. So what do you mean I did not let Sadhguru talk? Do you want to call me? Why you are playing dead now? What do you mean show us verses about what you said about regard? What is that? What verses mean? What do you mean? Like what? You see, look how he changed the topic. A second ago, Sadhguru, he explained, and now he switched. You don't want to talk about Sadhguru no more. What happened to Sadhguru? You were defending Sadhguru, and now we asked you to call us and explain to us what Sadhguru. You want to change the topic. You are faster than a Muhammadan. You know, Muhammadan is slower than you. They changed the topic after a few seconds. It did not take you 2 seconds to change it. What about you call me and ask me all the questions you want? But starting with what Sadhguru answer was about where was my karma before my existence. Do you like to call? So why you are complaining? Here we go. You yourself, you cannot explain. If you yourself cannot show us where he gave the answer, it means there is no answer. My friend, I don't care what he think. Attacking Sadhguru is attacking Hinduism. Who care? So, I am a Christian. I don't believe in Hinduism. For me, all those religions are false. Do I need to say it to know that this is my position of Hinduism or Islam? I do not need to say it. A Hindu, that means he don't believe in Christianity. He believes it's false too. If a Hindu person, he did not say it to me in my face, doesn't mean he don't believe in it. He believes that Christianity is false. Well, you're right, no problem. So why you get offended? No problem. Avi, tell me when you are ready to call me. No problem. Download the Skype. But can you tell me right now, which part in this video Sadhguru he gave the answer until you finish downloading Skype? So we can go there. The video is in front of us. We did not close it. Which minute in the video Sadhguru he gave the answer for the person who gave the question? Do you know where he gave the answer? Or talk is cheap? Where to kill women or yoga? This is guys, where it says kill women, go and search it in Google. I mean, you are a Hindu, you do not know. Until the time of the occupation of the bridge, you were practicing burning women alive. Go search it in Google, will take you 2 seconds. If you want to say to me it's not exist in verses, that's because you are stupid. What verses? That's mean you Hindus practice something does not exist. It's not in your religion, but you practice it. Are you going to say to me that the Muslim, this is a tradition, Sahih Bukhari, Daif? This is a question will be for you. Is it true that until the British occupation, when a man he die, the woman she will be burned alive? Yes or no? And the funny, Mahatma Gandhi, he said to the British that they are, they are not Christ-like. So you are, how come Mahatma Gandhi did not speak about burning women? The one they speak that he was a great man. Where was Mahatma Gandhi? He was waiting for the Christian to come and save the women from being burned alive. Actually, this family, the Gandhi family, is a represent of the Hindu religion. They are the Brahma, and the rest are down. They are the gods of India. It was called Shagman. Okay, let us search this. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what they call it actually. Did you download the Skype, Avi, or not yet? Yeah, here we go. We found the answer. That when in the ancient Hindu tradition called Sati or Shoti, wherein a widow would burn herself to death on her husband, like when they burn the husband. Yeah. What is that? In which logic we can accept such a thing? That a man he died, the woman burn herself next to him. Regardless if you force her or she do it. But you made it a tradition. That's mean if there is a pressure on her. If she don't do it, she is the bad woman, obviously. Why she have to burn herself? I mean, what this is about? And burn herself alive? I mean, this is evil. Like, did she commit a crime as a punishment? No. That just the husband, he died. Anyone have a question? Avi, I don't care if you have a scriptures or not. I am not a specialist in scripture of the Hindus, because simply you Hindu don't have a scripture. Since when you have a scriptures? You have 36 billion God. Which scriptures you are talking about? 36 million God. Which one of them scriptures you want me to read for you? You yourself, you will spend your life just to count their names. 36 million. Million. And you are asking me to quote the scriptures? And for me, I don't have much knowledge of the Hindu, but what I see in front of me, nothing encouraging. And here we go. This is your best. The guru, he is just saying stupid stuff. And actually, here we go. Somebody he posted for you the verses. It's called Vishnu Samarati, chapter 25, verse 14. And that's what it says. Here we go. Somebody gave you the scriptures. Are you happy now? Most of Hindu believe in one God. Well, I don't know. You see, I learned from Sadhguru. He is the one who said we Hindu, we have 36 million God. So what do you mean all Hindu worship one God? He said that. He said we are rich. He said we have 30 million God. We are rich country. Yeah. Okay, well, we are not talking about even Hindus. We are talking about Sadhguru himself. So if he is a person who is not Hindu, why you Indian consider him Hindu? When you read the titles, when you read the title made by the Hindus, it's presenting to us that he is defending the Hindu belief and he is a Hindu. Sadhguru and Zakir Naik, what is there in Muslim heaven and Hindu heaven? So if Sadhguru is not speaking for the Hindu, why he is speaking about the Hindu heaven? And why none of you correcting him if he is not a Hindu? Somebody wanna call? Let me get my Skype. Hold on. All right, let's see. Are you there, Avi? Are you ready? Avi, did you download the Skype? Sacrifice is bad. What sacrifice? If you are a smart person, give me a question in full so we can understand what you are saying. The word sacrifice have a beautiful meaning, but it can be something ugly. Like as an example, a father, he sacrificed himself for the sake of his family. That's a good thing. So what do you mean sacrifice is bad? Can people make a smart question? Is it hard? Are you there, Avi? I don't know why Skype is not loading. Hold on. Let me close it. Okay, let's try again. Are you ready, Avi? I am almost there. Call me, Avi. I am live on air, my friend. Brahman God in Wikipedia and show everyone. Or Brahman God. I'm not here to read about the gods of the Hindus. You know, this is not my target, but I'm just responding to this guy. Somebody asked him, you people, do you think he's a big shot? Look, there's a million view of this video. For what? He said nothing. I'm not here discussing the Hindus. I am not a scholar. You see, if I want to debate somebody in Hinduism, I have to learn about it first. What I know is very little, but it's not encouraging. 600 or 4,000. And this is supposedly, this guy, the guru, gave a brilliant answer. And this is my challenge for those who support this guy. Where is the brilliant answer in this stupid video? What do you think? This is my topic. You are getting feedback in my microphone. How is that? Let's see. What about now? So what happened to this guy? Here we go. I am in Sky. Anyone? Yeah, I fixed it. I did say inshallah. That will fix anything. Anything you have, you say inshallah, it's going to be fixed. If you don't believe me, ask Sadhguru and Zakir Naik. You will notice that both of them, they present the same thing. The supporter of Zakir Naik, whatever he says is right. The supporter of this guy, nobody says to him, you are wrong. I did not see it anywhere. I mean, is it possible that everybody agree with everybody? With one person? Is it really possible? The mic is buzzing again. I don't know, from my side I have nothing. No problem. Buzz buzz. I don't know why it's buzzing. Okay, I think the reason it's buzzing because we were using buzzing. Is it doing the buzzing stuff now? Buzz buzz. Let us go back to zero, just for the comedy sake.
Waste your time, the decent thing for you to do is…
Yeah, and they show you people dancing. Yeah. Okay. That's the yoga, supposedly. Okay, that's it. Okay. You know, there is a guy, he have a Christian sect in the Philippines. The same garbage. This exists not only for Hindus or Muslims. We Christians, we have false teachers who they bring their garbage with them. Let me find him. Hold on, give me a second. In the Philippines, this guy, he have a great, I mean, buildings, a lot of money. And actually, we contacted them and I offered them to have a debate. The coward, he ran away. But this guy, you know, he can kill you literally. This guy is very powerful. He have millions of followers. You believe it or not? And look what he called himself. He called himself, I am the Son of God. Can you believe it? This garbage exists everywhere. I am the Son of God. He claimed to be the Messiah. Palace. I mean, this guy is not only a scam, but a very successful scam. Oh. Once I was sitting with a group from his false church, and they wanna supposedly, you know, they heard about me and they came, they said, can we talk to him? They talked to a group talked to me, blah 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 blah, and then they came and they have a tablet with them and they want to show me some videos. Let me see if I can find you. I will try to find something here. I'm trying to remember the name of their church. False church for sure. Yeah, here we go. I found him, but I will try to find some videos. If you go to their, if you see their videos, they have a very professional TV station, and always those who sing, they are very good looking, and the camera only in a very good looking women and handsome men. Not a single person in this false church is not good looking. So anyway, those people, they came to me and they were like asking me if I like, they invite me, actually, they offer me free accommodation, meet the Son of God. Oh boy. I mean, it was really hilarious. Anyway, actually, I was going to go, but then, you know, Christians, they said to me, don't go. This guy is very dangerous. If he knew you're going to do something, you might end dead. You know, you have a big mafia. He's for sure. He's a very false person. Let us see. And this guy, he have now branches of his corrupt false church everywhere in the world. He is the devil himself. And money is talking. Money is talking. I will not be surprised if sooner or later they found that he is doing drugs like Muhammad. Let us see, somebody is calling. Hello?
How many years you been in America, brother? Huh? How many years you been there? And you can't speak English? What you been doing there? Hiding, yeah? Hiding!
Who is
all of these conversations you're having on Skype, you're hiding, boy.
Who is the dog is talking? Mimi Hijab? You know, the first I thought it's a German shepherd, but it turned to be Mimi Hijab. But the coward, he hung up on me. You see who is hiding? Son of Muta. Let us see. Son of Muta, like your prophet. How many years you live in America? You are hiding. I'm afraid of you. I mean, you are scared. Here we go. They are laughing at your God all over London. What you can do about it, you coward potato? What does that mean, hiding? Are you threatening me? Coward. You don't dare. Get closer. Yeah. Yeah, here I like, I'm looking for the videos. I mean, there's endless videos of this false church. You see? This is the guy who he claimed to be the son of God. And every year he give himself a lot of buttocks. The son of God. Yeah, this is a recording of the coward Mimi. Mimi Hijab will never dare to call me. It is me who called him the coward, and he is the one who hung up like a potato. It's me who said to him in his face, I was quoting your filthy prophet, suckle me, son of Muta. And literally, they sound like a barking dog. Do you think one day any of those puppies, they would dare to call me? Here we go, my Skype is open, anyone can call me. And you are my witness. Why they don't dare to call me? As long as I am hiding. And how I'm hiding and they are posting pictures, they say this is me. Is that me or this is wrong person? Obviously it's wrong person then. So you are posting a stupid picture there. If this is not me, you coward, son of Muta. Do we have any brave Muslim? Brave Muslim, you're right. But you know what, just for fun, I'm going to call him back. What do you think? We want to have fun. Let's chase him. He called himself a Christian prince eater. The coward is not answering. He's a Christian prince eater. They want to eat me. They see me in their dreams. Cowards, all of you. Not even one of you dare to call me. If yes, prove me wrong. I am the one who opened his Skype and he say anyone can call me. Actually, I forbid the Christians from calling me. All people here, they are my witness. The same as this guy was able to call me, anyone can call me. So where are the Muslims who they can bring us something good? Someone saying, can I call? No, you cannot call. You have to be a Muslim. You are not. Let us see. We need a Muslim. Do we have any Muslim? Now this is a Muslim. This is the guy who left Islam already. I decided to leave Islam. That's wonderful. This guy who called me as a Muslim, he left Islam. That's wonderful. Islam Media. Let us see Islam Media. I don't know if he is online or not. Islam Mulia. Islam Mulia. Oh, this is a different person calling. Hold on. I think this is Avi. Avi is trying to call. Make a normal call, Avi, not join call. I don't join call. What does that mean? Here we go. I'm calling you, Avi. Looks like internet is not good for Avi. What Christianity teach? That's very weird.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Hello?
Yes, Abby, how are you now?
Hello?
Go ahead, you're live on air, Abby. What do you like to say to us? Hello.
Hello.
Yes, Abby, we hear you.
Yeah, now I'm getting your voice clear.
Okay, no problem. Go ahead. What do you like to say to us?
Yeah, so I've been following you since past 1 year, and I'm a big fan of you actually. I mean, I've been following you since a lot of time, and I appreciate the way when you speak something, prove it with logics, you prove it with verses, and that is what I like about you. And that is the correct way to do things as well. I mean, if you say something, I will believe you if you show something like certain things that you said. Hello,
Yes, I hear. We are listening. Go ahead.
hello.
We hear you. We hear you.
Yeah, I mean, today, CP, I normally felt bad because of any Sadhguru and other stuff. The way you talked about Saudis and Americans and Britishers coming and doing sex with Indian girls
I did not say. I did not say Indian. No, I did not say Indian because I never said Indian. I spoke about Buddha priest. I said I went to Asia and I was speaking about Thailand, and I saw how Buddha priest
You
walked.
did say that it's in this video. It's in this video itself. So
No, I did not. I never said India. No, don't say India. India is not a tourist direction for sex. I was speaking about Thailand. I never been in India all my life. I never been in India. I was there, and I saw how a Buddha priest, not Hindu priest. Buddha priests are located not in India. They are located in different places. So I saw Buddha priests. They are walking by this prostitution place, and all what they care for is collecting donation even from those poor prostitutes. Yeah. I hear you. Go ahead.
I can't hear you. Your voice is echoing.
I was saying, I did not say Indian girls. I was saying Buddha priest. Buddha priest. You can go play my video again. I never been in India. I never even entered Indian airport all my life. I cannot speak about India.
CP, can you call me back? I mean, I'm not able to hear you, and I'm new to Skype, so I might not be able to do it. Can you call me back?
All right, no problem. Oops. All right. Send me a text message because for some reason I don't know. I lost you again. Don't do the group thing. Don't invite me to a group. Just make a call. I'm calling you now. And don't use your camera. Nothing is working. Hello? We have another caller. I have two callers at the same time. How that can be possible? The Skype is fine. Hello? Let me close it again. the Skype freeze. You receive 2 callers for some reason, and anyway, I don't know. It's not working, Mr. Avi. However, I did not say Indian girls, and it doesn't matter really if they are Indian girls or American girls or what. We are talking about Buddha priest. They walk by prostitution place and they ask prostitute. They bring them the bag to collect money from them. I mean, those women, they are selling their body to make the little money they are making, and you want to take their money? So a man wearing an orange uniform, calling himself a priest, instead of helping them to get rid of out of their misery, he is collecting donation from them. And not only that, those girls, they bow down in front of those priests. I mean, what kind of logic this logic is? There's a feedback, annoying noise. Okay, I don't know why. Let us see. We have somebody try to call. I don't know who is he. Let us see. Okay. Well. Hello? 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 It looks like they have bad internet. Hello? Hey, what we can do? Let's try again. Do you still have a bad noise there? See, I'm trying to call them, but it's not working. What I can do? It doesn't matter what, you know, a window burning things, if he's upset or not, my friend. I'm not against you. I'm against wrong things. You see? And yes, actually, we found the scriptures speaking about that. Or let us say what it's called, scriptures for the Hindu. You know? It's called Vishnu Simriti, chapter 25, verse number 14. So yes, it's true. It exists in the teaching of Hinduism. Like here, there's a Hindu website is explaining the practice of women being burned when the husband he died. And if this is just a tradition, so why the priests allow it? Because, you know, remember, in villages, in towns, nothing will happen unless the priests allow it and approve it. So it have its roots in the tradition and in the religion. A woman, she burned herself. Why? Is that right? Let us see. I understand that you as a Hindu, you will be upset. You will not like what you are hearing. But if what you are hearing is what is there, don't be upset from me. For me, I never been in India, and I don't know. I learned those things by reading. And I learned that it was the Christian missionaries after the British occupation who stop such a practice where the women, she will be burned, or even they call it volunteer burn, but she is forced because this is a tradition. The guy, he die, so the woman, she will be crying so hard, not because she loved her husband, but because tomorrow is going to be her her funeral of being burned alive. I mean, how that can be right? So when you say to me, show me, if you say something, show me reference, here we go. For me, actually, I did read it. I don't know even the reference where it exists, but somebody posted, here we go. This is what they are saying. Vishnu Simriti 25:14. After the death of her husband, to preserve her chastity, or ascend peer after him, etc. So she burned herself. So you asked me for reference, here we go, this is the reference. So now what we will do? Do we have anyone want to say anything? You see, if this was a punishment, even if it's severe, scary punishment, at least she did something, but she did not do anything. I mean, the husband, he died. If she is a criminal and the crime is extreme, I would say at least she did a crime. But she did not do anything, just the husband, he died, she was going to be burned. Same time, in Hinduism, which I don't like a lot, at all, is discrimination between society. So there's people who they are going to live poor, stay poor, and even if you get rich, by the way, like now, because of technology, etc. So you might be from a poor society, your son became a software engineer, he made an email or software, he became a millionaire, still you are going to be considered from the low society. Because obviously Hinduism discriminate you, the same as the Islam discriminate. Islam discriminate, the Arab are the highest, the rest are just servants. Why Osama bin Laden became a leader in Afghanistan? Because he's an Arab, he's Saudi. Why the Arab, they are not equal? Because even Arab are not equal. Even Muhammad, he said it clearly, that Allah chose from the Arab tribes. He chose from the nation's tribe. And then he chose from those tribes, from the Arab, certain tribes. And he is the best of his own tribe. Right? Do we have any Muslim? Allah chose Banu Hashim, and he is the best of Banu Hashim. That's the whole story. So he chose from the Arab Banu Hashim. And Muhammad supposedly is the best of mankind. You see, when the Bible speaks about choosing people, Bible does not make the Jews holy and the rest are not a human or less. God in the Bible says God is with those who they are with him. The rest of the world were not worshiping him. As simple as that. This is what chosen people mean. When the Jews themselves, they are against God, God was against them. Huh? Any Muslim? Who is a Muslim want to say something? Nobody? So if you are a Hindu, my friend, don't be upset. For me, I speak anything against anything I see wrong. I'm not even speaking against Hinduism. I'm speaking against this guy who is saying things does not make sense, presenting himself as he's a guru. So if you are a person who believes that this guy don't present you, we'll make a video, show the Hindus that he is not what he claimed. Right? Everyone here knows. Like as an example, there's a person, he claimed to be a priest. His name is James White. I made many videos getting him busted. But he is a priest, supposedly. He is a priest in a church. He have a PhD. He's a doctor. And he say he's a Christian. And he debated Muslims about Christianity. For me, I believe that this guy is very dangerous. Nobody should listen to him. So it's not about you being Hindu. It's about wrong or right. There's a person, he claimed, what's his name? I forgot, Toriva Singh or something. He's a rabbi, a Jewish rabbi. I whip the floor with my shoes with him. He's a rabbi, he's a Jewish rabbi. It doesn't matter. All right? So it's not about you being a Hindu, it's about being wrong. Anyone have anything to say? As an example, this guy Tovia Singer, he will never dare to debate me anyway. But he is a hypocrite who lives in Indonesia. He is married to Indonesian women. And he knew he cannot say anything wrong in Indonesia, otherwise they will kick him. And in the best scenario, he will lose his business as a Jew in Indonesia. I think he sells jewelries or something. And he claimed to be a rabbi, but there is no way he can be a rabbi. He will never dare speak wrongly about Muhammad or Islam. But every time he go live, he attacks Christianity. And he says stupid things. The Hindu have 5,000 God? Well, I don't know. I heard the guru, Sadhguru, he says we have 36 million. He said we have 36 million God in the video. So I'm not sure if he gives us wrong information too. Any Muslim? Any guru? Any guru want to say anything to us? We take calls from gurus and we take calls from Muslims. Huh? And what I find it embarrassing, that in description in his channel they say, or whatever this channel present, he gave a brilliant answer. You are not calling, my friend. I hear no ring from you. I'm receiving nothing. There's a person, his name is Wanakaka Kokakaki, I don't know. Is that you? Let me call him. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead. You are live on air.
Pardon me?
You are live on air. You are calling me.
Yes, yes.
All right.
I'm not Muslim, I'm not Guru. I'm just calling to just say, hey, Ho, I champion you, continue, you're doing an excellent job. And I really, really was touched by the guy from the French Muslim who you really spoke to so caringly. And I want to say, we are praying for you, we are backing you. You have you're not politically correct, but you're God-fearing and you're doing an excellent job. So I just wanted to say that.
Thank
and
you very
have
much.
people who are just backing you in prayer and just keep on. And God will protect you and bless you. I just praise God for the many who will come to know Christ through what you are doing. And many Muslims who will come to know Christ through what you're doing. Bless you, Christian.
Thank you very much. Which country are you from, if you don't mind to say?
I am from the, I don't want to say, but it's from Caribbean.
Caribbean. Oh, okay. I like the Caribbean. That's it. You have to empty your house. I'm coming tomorrow. I will give you where I live. You stay here for 2 months. I go there. All right? We exchange places. I will give you my computer, my microphone, even my show. You go and talk as much as you want. Just give me the beach there. Deal?
Deal.
All right. All right. Take care. God bless you, sister.
All right.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bless you.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I mean, you are from the Caribbean. You are listening to me. Go to the beach. Like, hello? What are you listening to? Go to the beach. Instead of listening to the Sadhguru, this idiot, talking nothing, saying nothing, go to the beach. You're living in the Caribbean, listening to me. I feel sorry for you now, actually. Like, come on. Go to the beach, you will see God there, the glory of God there. The amazing beauty created by God is there. The fingerprint of God there. The art of our Lord is there. Each time I see the beauty of the nature, I believe in my Lord way more. Incredible. Today I was out in the yard. I planted a new tree. And guys, I love those trees. And I don't know, like each time I see it, I see like how amazing God is. Even tree can make you love God. All what you need is just to have the eyes to look in the right way. And then you will see the beauty which you will enjoy. And for sure, I was joking with you about why you are listening to me. But yes, God is everywhere. And if you live in the Caribbean, I mean, God, He bless you with a lot of things. And you will believe in God way more when you see His handwork. Anyone else? I thought we have a fish. It turned, no, not a fish. I thought I got a customer. خدني معاك إن كنت مسافر خدني معاك. Oh, take me with you where, Amelia? Hello? If I go, I will go alone. I will not even tell anyone where I am. All right. No, it's not the nature is true beautiful. It's God beautiful. That is not the nature. That is God. See, the beauty is the beauty of God, because nature is not beautiful unless there is a beautiful God. He comes with such a beauty. In order to generate a beauty, you have to be beautiful yourself, extreme beautiful. You know what I mean? An ugly being cannot provide something beautiful. And the ugliness here is not about just about a look. It's about the structures, the design, the suitable design, how they fit together. Each time I see the sky and the cloud, I love to look at the cloud. I love the cloud, especially when the cloud they are down and they have different color. Like sometimes the sun hit the top of the cloud is so white in the top, and then it go a little bit darker and darker and darker, and that lighting is a piece of art. The lighting alone is an amazing art. So if you are a person who don't want to believe in God, shouldn't you ask yourself how this beauty come to exist? Is it really an accident? That is impossible. This is a kind of a very high quality designed. I mean, look at this cloud. I just searched for a picture. Let me put it for you on the screen. Look at this. How we can describe this? And then, like, I cannot show you the rest of the picture because it's too big, but you will see then the reflection of the cloud on the water. I mean, isn't it amazing? Or when there is a storm, or when there's, it's so beautiful. Actually, you recognize God when you see something ugly. And that is the benefit of Muhammad and Islam. You see how ugly Muhammad is. And you see how filthy Muhammad is. And then you remember that we need a savior from the ugliness of someone like Muhammad. Otherwise, we will lose all this beauty. So sometimes even ugly exists for a reason. If there's no bad, we will not know what good. If there's no salt, we will not know what's salty. If there's no sugar, we will not know what's sweet. Everything adds to us more knowledge and more understanding. Do we have any Muhammadan? Want to say anything? Yeah, you know, whatever this Sadhguru, obviously this Sadhguru is sad, you know. Obviously he say things, it's philosophy, and he bring his own philosophy and he mix it up together. And actually, if you watch his videos, he say things contradict what he say in previous video. He's the same as Muhammad somehow. But you know, people, they like to listen to those who they have, let us say, skills of talking, but in the end of the day they teach you nothing, and you cannot take anything against them, supposedly. But not for me. I send you Ivy Skype. Well, he wasn't. He's in. You know, he called me. I spoke to him, but it's not working. You do not need to send me Ivy Skype. Yeah, it's not working. Anyway, I don't want Avi to be upset, but Avi, I don't take a side. You can go search right now. You will find Christian Prince making videos against someone who claimed to be Christian. Christian Prince making videos against someone he claimed to be a Jewish rabbi. Refuting Jewish people. I don't take a side, my friend. I don't care if you are a Hindu or not. With my respect to you, I take a side of the truth. Anyone he speak wrong, he says something stupid, I will be against him. And especially, and I'm talking about against him as what he said, not him as a person. Otherwise, I have no problem with this person. But isn't it embarrassing that tens of thousands of people, they sit and listen to this guy saying this rubbish? Isn't it? And why nobody from the Hindus make videos to expose his lies? Do you really accept as a Hindu what he said? That there's no creation, there's no creator? Is that what you Hindu believe? So what the word God mean for you? If there's no creator, that means there's no God. So what God? What is this word idea of God then? What make him God if he created nothing? You know what I mean? When this guy in the video, he made it clear that there's no there's no creator. Then why you believe in God? Why you claim that you have God? And what is God then? Is God is somebody like he is an officer working for a company or something for you? Because this is what he said. If we go right now and we listen to the video again, you know, which is boring. I don't want to annoy you, but we can listen to it again. You will find that, you know, the answer is very silly and very stupid. There's no God. But yet he said we have 36 million gods, 36 million. So what is God then for you? And what make it more funny is the same as Zakir Naik. Whatever the guy in the stage, everybody clap. Like amazing, so good. Doesn't matter what he say. The guy, even if he sneeze, they will clap with their hands. That's true. Allahu Akbar.
Now, even I'm wondering about that about you.
Okay? Making fun of the person.
Well, no, you're a decent guy, I'm like this, what to do?
The one is asking me, Battle of Abu Bakr. What is Battle of Abu Bakr? What is that Battle of Abu Bakr? Make it clear.
Let's take that question further back. It's not just about your birth. Well, in the yogic culture, there are theories which are explained in the form of dialectical stories, how Shiva was like Shava. Shava means a corpse. He was inert, phenomenal energy but inert. Then energy or Shakti came and danced around him, upon him, then he got kind of woke up. Well, we are, picturizing it as a man and a woman, but that's not what we're talking about. Inert means nothing happening, no reverberation. No reverberation means no creation. Energy got introduced, reverberation started. From a simple basic reverberation, it got more and more complex. As reverberations became more complex, it became matter, matter became small molecules, they became planets, planets became many things, life happened, variety of things. You know the evolutionary theory from there on. Evolutionary theory only starts after life has started, or at the beginning probably. But if you go back, creation itself, we may not know the exact trajectory of how it happened, but we approximately know how it happened, even as per modern science. So in the modern scientific parlance, the same thing is said today, that if you apply energy, not even into it, just around it. Suppose you create vacuum in a container and apply energy not into the vacuum, just around it, virtual protons and virtual neutrons will erupt. That means creation begins to happen. Proton, neutron.
Is that really what the creation is? What this guy is talking about? So all of you Indian engineers, doctors, scientists, I mean, India is a country full of really very smart people. Is what he is saying any close to accuracy? If you have a vacuum and then you put energy next to it, creation started? Is that true? Can we do that? Can we practice this in the laboratory? Even in the laboratory, which is not an accurate practice. Because remember, in the laboratory you are forcing things to be there. It is not a natural thing to be there. You know what I mean? This is why it's a laboratory. So I can bring things that will never meet together unless I bring them in the laboratory. And I put them next to each other or mix them together in the laboratory. But in real life never happened. So it is true that in the laboratory, if I bring energy next to a vacuum space, creation started? You know what I mean? That's not true. That's a person throwing words. And if you go back in what he said about the creation, you would die laughing. No, even in laboratory, they were not able to do it. You see, they tried, or they created a machine to resemble the Big Bang. I don't know if you heard of it. Cost them, I don't know how many $1 million. I forgot which country. I think in maybe Norway, Sweden, I forgot. It's in Europe. So they made this machine simply because they want to create They want to do the Big Bang. After all the money they spent, they could not create even electron. They created nothing. Right? Nothing. Was Hindu tribe in the Arabian Peninsula at the time of Muhammad and his companions? I believe strongly that the Arab are Indian. There's nothing is called Arab. I believe all the Arab are originally Indian. And I can prove it to you very easy actually. As long as you're asking this question. If you look at the map, you will see how close India is from Saudi Arabia. Very close. Extremely close. But I will prove it to you in a different way. Let's see. Take a look. If you see this guy in Pakistan, are you going to notice that he is an Arab or he is a Pakistani? He is from Pakistan. He is 100% from Pakistan. Those are Indian. There's nothing is called Arab. Their hair, their mustache, their skin, their height, their body shape is Pakistani Indian shape. And Pakistan is the most one, is so close to Saudi Arabia. So I believe strongly that those who they are called Arab, those who live in the desert, Arab mean people who live in the desert. You know, it's not an ethnic. It's not a name of an ethnic. It's an Aramaic word for desert. You see, the word Aram mean the one who live in high place. So the sons of Aram, he was called this way, for he will live in high land. Those who live in the desert are called Arab, for they are living in the desert, which is Arab. So people being given names based in the location they are going to live in. If you go and check all the clothing for the people of Qatar, Bahrain, Emirat, Saudi Arabia, you will see it is Indian clothes. If you go and check the clothes of the people of Yemen, you will find that they are wearing Indian clothes. They have a sheet around their waist like a skirt. It's Indian, literally Indian. Those are new clothes. This is not really an Arab tradition clothes. This is new. The real tradition clothes is the skirt which they wear. Now you see them. You see this the abaya or the bisht. They call it the bisht. The one they are wearing around their shoulder. It's covered by gold. If you look at this golden thing around the coat, this is literally made from gold. But those people, they never have this luxury. This is after the oil and the gas. And their clothes was not even like this. It was very horrible. There's holes in it. They wear skirts. Sometimes they don't even wear anything. Like they wear like a Pakistani style trouser. So this is all is the luxury life. This is after the oil business. But if you look at the look, you will find that those are not anything except they are Indian. Go right now and look at the map and you will see how far is Pakistan from the borders of the Kingdom of Oman, which is part of Saudi Arabia anyway. You know, the Kingdom of Oman, Sultanate Oman, This is the Arabian Peninsula. There was nothing. Those are new countries made by the British. Emirat, Bahrain. This is British business. They never exist. All right. So there's nothing called Arab today. Anyone who speaks Arabic, they call him Arab today. This is how it is today. But Arab are not an ethnic. And actually, even Muhammad, he proved that to us. If you remember, Muhammad, he said Allah, he sent the Quran in 7 reading. What does that mean? They say to you 7 dialect of Arabic. Okay, how different that they are, those dialect, to the point we need 7 dialect if they are one language. You know what I mean? If it is one language, why we need it in 7 dialect? I mean, if the difference between this and that is 1 letter or a pronunciation of a letter, what a big deal. So why we need 7 dialect? Because they are not one nation. If I go right now to Yemen, I will not understand what they are saying. I will have no idea what they are talking about. But they claim that they are Arab. So how come we don't understand them? What is the crown? A gal. They call it a gal. This is just to, it's a weight to weight up your scarf so it doesn't fly with the wind. It's not really, I mean, it's just, all those things, by the way, is made by the Aramaic. This is a clothes given to them by the Aramaic. Those people do not know how to dress. They never make even clothes. The Arab, they used to buy their clothes from the Aramaic. They exchange with them their animals, and the Aramaic gave them the clothes. They didn't know how to make clothes, they didn't know how to make swords, they didn't know how to make anything. Even Muhammad himself, he used to go in trade business with all the way to Syria. And the trade business is very simple. They take animals, palm date fruits, whatever they have from the nature, and they exchange it in Syria with swords, clothing, jewelries, etc. Why the Saudi fight in Yemen? Because the Yemeni controlled by the majority, which is the Houthi. Houthi is a form of Shia. They are kind of Shia. So the Shia, they are taking over Yemen, and that is a big risk for the Saudi, who they are Sunni. Which means if the Shia of Houthi, they took over Yemen, that means Iran is in the border. That means Saudi Arabia is surrounded from many directions by the Shia. And that will be the end of Saudi Arabia. So if you look here at the map, see, this is the new map. Those things are not exist before. I mean, like now, how Iran is located, how Pakistan, there was no Pakistan. All of us, we knew this is India. There's no Bangladesh. This is India. India is Pakistan and Bangladesh and India today, and Sri Lanka. So the same for the rest. Saudi Arabia does not exist. There's nothing called Saudi Arabia. It's never been one country, never been united, never have a king, never. So when the British, they took over, and the French people, they took over most of this territory, especially the British in this area. They divided, and every sect took over a place. As an example, for a certain time, Egypt was all of it Shia. All of it, imagine. This was in the time of the state of Al-Fatimi. If you remember before, I mentioned to you the story of Al-Hakim bi Amrullah Al-Fatimi, which means the ruler by the name of Allah, the Fatimi. Fatimi is supposed to come in from the descendant of Muhammad daughter. Those, they were Shia, and they are the one who built the Azhar University or mosque, which now is the center for the Sunni. What happened is that those Shia, they depend in some fighters' slaves, and then those fighter slaves, they took over the ruling, and they converted into the Sunni sect. And by converting to the Sunni sect, they forced all the country to become Sunni. So you can say overnight, Egypt from Shia country became Sunni country. And then Yemen. The majority of Yemen is Shia. And this is Iran. Iran, 90% of it is Shia. And this is Saudi Arabia. So now Egypt is not Shia no more. The Shia are minority. But Yemen have a great number of Shia. So now Iran is just a few kilometers. Actually, there's an area where it's not even 2 miles or 3 miles from United Arab Emirates, here in this area. You can see Emirat by your eye. You don't even need to go and take the boat to see it. So it's very close. And there is a great number of population in the state of Bahrain, the kingdom of Bahrain. He made himself a king, this idiot. So, and this is Bahrain here. The Saudi, they made a bridge between them and the Bahrain in order to let us say change the demographic population of Bahrain. So Iran cannot claim it later, because if the Shia are able to take over this little island, then this island will be so close to Saudi Arabia. It's just 1 or 2 kilometers away from Saudi Arabia. If you zoom in, let me show you here. See how Bahrain is? This is Bahrain. And this is the bridge the Saudi they made between them and between the island. The majority of the population in Bahrain is Shia. This is why if you go to Bahrain, you will find that the police is not even Arab, they are from Pakistan. The king of Bahrain, he is bringing people from Pakistan who they are Sunni, and he give them citizenship in order to make a balance in his island against the population of the majority Shia. The people of Bahrain who they are Sunni, the native, they are a very small, tiny number of minority. And the Shia, they can overthrow them very easy. So the Saudi, in order to solve this issue, they established this bridge. Let us zoom in. Maybe we can go in the ground actually. Maybe we can go in Google Earth. We go in the ground, let us see. I don't know if we can go. Here we go. See, you see how close it is to Saudi Arabia? This is the bridge. It's not really a big bridge. Look how easy. See? That's it. This is the distance between Bahrain and Saudi Arabia. So if Iran was able to control this area because the population is Shia, that means Iran can destroy. That's very easy for Iran. Now they will have a very front line on Saudi Arabia. You see it? CP have a different view about India than it is reality. No, my friend, I don't have a view on India at all. I did not. Guys, did I say anything about India? What this guy is talking about? Why is making it personal? I did not even speak about India. Actually, I said the opposite. I said Indians are smart people. How come nobody is getting this guy busted? What is the engineers and the software engineers and the doctors of India to say to this guy, the creation is not a creation. This is not a creation, what you are saying in the video. It's you who have it. You are not listening. You are stubborn. And you are upset just because you are Indian and you are Hindu. And whatever I say, you are upset. You don't want to listen. Even you said to me, I said that Indian girls, they do this and that. I did not mention Indian girls. Guys, I didn't say anything about Indian girls. What's wrong with you? I said I saw Buddha priest. I saw Buddha priest collecting donation from women who do prostitution. Yet they will not help them. Buddha priest. Is Buddha priest or Indian? I never been in India. But you cannot handle the truth. It's hurting you. Anyway. So Shia and Sunni, there's a huge problem between them, and one of them have to kill the other one. They will never be friends. Never. And Saudi Arabia, actually, the only reason for Saudi Arabia to be exist until now is, you know, the USA. Otherwise, Iran, they can occupy Saudi Arabia so easy, extremely easy. I mean, those Arab are no match to fight Iran. You know, remember, those are the Persian. Persia one day used to be the enemy of Rome, which means it was a super power. So they are no match in everything, the way they think, the culture, education, even population. So if the Iranian, they decide to invade Saudi Arabia, I assure you they will take all over Saudi Arabia in a few hours, not even in a day. The same as Saddam Hussein, he took over Kuwait in less than 6 hours. He attacked in the morning, by 11 noon time, he have the whole country. So now the Shia, they are extending their arms. They are building a military base to train militant fighters in Ghana, in Chad, in Niger, in Nigeria, in Mali, in Sudan, all over the place. And they have a huge population in the south of Lebanon, Hezbollah. And they have a great population in Iraq. So look, the things is getting really bad for the Muslim Sunni. The Shia, they are growing in number, and they are growing in power, and they are surrounding the Sunni. So this is Iran, and this is Iraq. Iraq was controlled by Sunni, by Saddam Hussein for a long time. And before Saddam Hussein was Sunni too. But then George Bush, he decided to change history. And he did. He took Iraq from the hand of the Shia and from the hand of the Sunni, and he gave it to the Shia. So now Saudi Arabia have a huge borders controlled by Shia. Iran have a huge control and authority over those Shia in Iraq. This is why we saw Trump, he ordered the assassination of one of the Iranian leaders in Iraq. What he is doing there? I mean, he is an Iranian military general. What he is doing in Iraq and Syria? Add to that, that Shia, they took over Syria for a long time. The Alawi, they are a form of Shia, and now Iran have about 200,000 soldiers inside Syria, here. And Hezbollah too. So things is not getting good for the Muslim Sunni. There's Shia from behind them in this area. And I forgot to mention that the Kingdom of Oman is a kind of a form of a Shia. So things is really ugly. But this form of Shia, they don't take side, but still they are kind of Shia. So look what's happening here. Emirat and Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, they feel the threat. The Shia is all over the place. Any other question? Anyone? This is Budi from Indonesia. He says, I feel I was not finished with my explanation about talking about the Einstein relativity. And I feel, I did not finish my explanation due to your continuous interpreting. That's why I left the debate. Thank you. That's a false statement, because interrupting you is the conversation. What do you mean interrupting you? You can interrupt me too. Nobody hang up on you and nobody silence you, but you have no answer, and that you are lying again. You did not hang up because I am interrupting you. I asked you a question, how your prophet went to the 7 heavens behind the 7 galaxies in a few hours and come back, as long as you are talking about relativity of time, and you run away. Shall I call him? He's online. He just posted this for me. Stop lying. Have you ever visited Israel? No. I wish one day.
Yes. Hi.
Yes, Budi, how are you?
Hello.
Yes, Budi, how are you? You said I did interrupt you?
Yes, I'm fine.
No, we are just having a conversation. If this is interrupting, that's really funny. If I say to you hello, I say hello back. This is interrupting. So you, just to remind you, you were talking about that there is a relativity of time, and this is about movement. And then I ask you, well, if it take 100,000 year, 1,000 years to go and 1,000 years to come back, then how your prophet was able to go to the heaven and come back in a few hours, and then you hang up. So what do you think?
Meaning you mean regarding in the Isra Mi'raj, right?
Not what?
You are talking regarding Isra Mi'raj of the Prophet
Yes,
Muhammad.
yes, because we are talking, remember, you are the one who mentioned the word movement. You said to me that in the Bible, it speaks about 1 day for God is equal to 1,000 years of your time, correct? But you said there's no movement. Okay, so what is the point? The point is movement, correct?
Yes.
Okay, your prophet, he was moving in which speed when he went up to the heaven with the angel Jibreel, and he come back in a few hours?
Yeah, it is right, but because this is the Surah Al-Ma'arij. Al-Ma'arij means the way in the sky to meet the Allah. So if you read of the scientists already said in the sky there is a wormhole. Wormhole is just to make shortcut of the way in the sky.
Okay.
So if for example
and how many million years away this hole exist? How many million years away from us?
Actually, as per scientists say, the wormhole, it will be much shorten the distance. I cannot say.
This is another question. This is another question. This is another question. You see. Now you will say I am interrupting you. This is not I'm just asking you. Try to understand how many million years this hole is far away from us. So you see, you are avoiding what scientists they say, and you misquote science, claiming it is science. Because if you want to talk about that hole, then we have to talk about Muhammad. He have to go for millions of years before he arrived there, in the speed of light, not in the speed of a flying donkey. So again, we go back to zero. In the speed of light is the speed they are talking about, yet is going to take millions of years. Your prophet, he went up to the 7th heaven in the top of a donkey in a few hours and came back, when you are the one who said that the Quran speak that there's 1,000 years to go, 1,000 years to come back, and this is in the speed of light theory, because you are using Einstein, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so speed of, okay, in the speed of light, 1,000 years to go, 1,000 years to come back. Okay, what speed Muhammad he used to go to heaven and come back with the angel, who is his speed maximum will be is the speed of light?
CP, I was not saying that it consume 100 years. I'm not saying that. I was not saying that.
No, not you saying that. The Quran said that. The Quran says that, my friend. The Quran said that is going to take you 1,000 years to go there, right?
That is misinterpretation, sir.
What misinterpretation? Okay, read the verse for us. Go ahead. You give me the interpretation, you name the scholar, and I will read it for you. Or you can read it for us.
Once again?
You are saying this misinterpretation. Get me busted. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've said that maybe our like Ibn Qasir maybe already misinterpretation. They are not totally wrong.
So the scholars, they have misinterpretation, and you are the one who have the correct interpretation. Prove it. The scholars who speak Arabic, and they all exist for centuries, and they are the one who taught you Islam. They are stupid, and you are the smart one who have a correct interpretation. Give us the interpretation, go ahead, and how you can prove the interpretation of yours to be true. What is your interpretation for that verse?
It's like this part. In the school, in the 18 years old, this lesson already studied. In the 18 years old already studied in the school. This relativity Einstein.
What does have to do with my topic? Can you prove to me, my friend? Don't change the topic. Don't change the topic. Don't change the topic. Don't change the topic. You say the interpretation of the verse, the scholars they give is wrong. Give us the interpretation of the verse. Go ahead. The verse in front of you.
Yes, Ibn Qasir. It is he was alive. It is in the 12th century. He alive now already 21 centuries. So the interpretation should be updated.
So, but the Quran is updated or still the same Quran?
Same Quran.
Okay, the Quran is so clear. I mean, what's wrong with this religion? Are you saying to me by the change of the time we change the meaning of the Quran? That is funny. Same time, the Quran in front of us says very clear words. It take them 1,000 years. It take them 1,000 years for those angels to travel. Did the date and the time change? So the interpretation will change? No, it's the same. It's 1,000 years. So give us the interpretation. Go ahead.
CP, you should change your time consume minded. You should change it. It is not time consume. Really, it is not time consume.
My friend,
so please check.
It's time consume because it take them 1,000 years to go. So they have to consume time. They have to consume time. Aren't you the one talking about Einstein? Einstein speak about what? Speak about speed and time. And time is something consumed in order to accomplish the speed. Which means if you go zero time, you go zero speed. So what are you talking about? Yes, the time is consuming. So he rules all affair from the heaven to the earth. In the end, all affair go up to him on a day. And the space wherefore will be 1,000 years of your recounting. So the space of your years, who is recounting? Us. This is a time we are counting it pass. Go ahead.
If you read the formula of the time relativity or exactly special relativity of the time, it is not talking regarding time consumed, sir. No time consumed on that formula.
Well, that's mean you are using the wrong formula with the wrong verse, because the verse in front of you look what you just said. If you read the Einstein formality, he is not talking about time consuming. So why you are using it with a verse speaking about time consuming, if it is what you are saying? What?
Once again, CP.
Once again.
It is not regarding time.
Are you going to hang up? Are you going to hang up and you say I did interrupt you? Why you are using if Einstein, and this is not true. Einstein, he is using the time consuming because time is about consuming. There is no time if nobody consume it. Time is exist only for the one who consumed the time. It's about when I say 2 hours, it's mean 2 hours pass or 2 hours will pass. So if there's no 2 hours will pass, this means there's no consuming. So this is your false analogy. You are even corrupting the theory of Einstein. In the top of that, if this is true, that the theory of Einstein is not about time consuming, why you are using it and applying it in a verse speaking about time consuming? Because it says it take you 1,000 years from your time. The angels will go there. Who is the one they will pass the time? Us. And who is going to pass it through the distance? The angels. And how long is going to take to the angels? 1,000 years of our time. And there's time too will pass not only to us, will be passing to Allah. That's mean Allah is a physical being inside the rule of physics, and there's one day is going to pass for him, because now this is not metaphorical no more.
If we are talking not regarding relativity, once again, if we are not talking not regarding relativity, yes, we can account regarding the distance or the time consumed. This is time relativity.
Okay, can you read for me can you read for me what relativity mean? The relativity of time. Go ahead. Teach us.
The equation is T absent equal to T divide per square 1 minus velocity square of velocity divided by speed of light square.
Okay.
So there is
okay. Hold on. Okay. Did you just say divide by the speed of light?
Yes, of course.
Okay. And the speed of light is it okay? When the speed of light run, does it consume time or there's no timing?
Speed of light, the unit of the speed of light is meter per second.
I don't care about the unit now. I'm not asking you about the unit of the light. The light is not the timing, but when we are going to measure a speed, do we measure timing with it, or the speed have nothing to do with measure with timing?
I think you never see the formula, I think.
My friend, don't tell me I never see. Teach me. No, I'm learning from you. I'm learning from you. I'm asking you now. When we measure the speed, do we measure it by timing, or timing is infinite? It doesn't matter. So how we can know the speed then? When the second you say speed, you are going to divide what? What does the speed mean? What does speed mean? What speed? When we speak about speed, is it about an object moving from a place to a place? And in this case, it's a light. Is that true?
It's not the speed, not individually stand by.
What do you mean?
So
the speed of the light. When we say the speed of the light, are we talking about the movement of the light or no?
If only the speed of the light, yes, of course, we need distance and time consuming.
No problem.
Only the speed, yeah.
Okay, no problem. But that's it. It's not only. What only? Here, the Quran mentioning time and mentioning how long it take in your lifetime. So it is your God who mentioned the timing. So if your God is mentioning the timing, why you decide to delete the timing from the story when all the verse is about timing? Do you see there it says a speed? No. Do you see there it says light? No. Do you see there it says like a division of it? No. It says it take 1 day for Allah equal to 1,000 years of your time. So the only thing mentioned in the verse is timing. And look what you did. You decide to take the timing and throw it in the garbage as if the verse is not talking about timing. So why you do that?
Now I'm challenging you. Show me which formula showing the relation between this.
I'm showing you the formula. I'm showing you the formula of Allah. I'm showing you the formula of Allah. Allah, He said time. He did not say anything else. Why you are throwing the time out of the formula if this is the formula of Allah? Are you disrespecting Allah? Did Allah say the speed of light there? Did He in the verse mention the word light? No. Did He mention the word speed? Did He mention the word speed? No. Did He mention anything except timing? Be honest.
He is not directly. He
is not directly. No, he's directly. He's directly. He said 1 day for him equal to 1,000 years of your timing. That's it. Directly. This is directly. What do you mean not directly? He mentioned directly.
It's not, no physical formula for what you said. No physical formula.
Okay, you see. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm going with you. Let us go back to zero. Let's go back to zero. Based in the relativity formula which you are talking about, which is funny and not exist. When Muhammad he went to the 7th heaven in the top of a flying donkey, which formula worked for him?
Regarding the time relativity, still same formula. But as per what the scientists said, that they can be from the wormhole. wormhole that can be shortened
But
the
we
distance.
just told you that those holes are far away millions of years by the speed of light. So in order for Muhammad to enter one of those holes, he need millions of years before you arrive there. So either you are scientifically correct or you are scientifically joker. So don't mention those holes unless the hole is next door to the house of Muhammad. He jumped from it and he went there. But as you see, Muhammad, he told the story that there was a donkey, and the donkey come to his house, and then he carry him, and he flied with him with the angel Jibreel. So what hole? If there is a hole, there's no need for the donkey.
So, GP, this is surah regarding the Al-Ma'arij, I think. Al-Ma'arij made the way in the sky to reach the heaven.
Okay, what?
Al-Ma'arij.
Okay, hold on. Okay, guys, the way to the sky. When your prophet, he went to the sky, did he find rivers of the Nile and Euphrates there?
Yeah, Gabriel brought it.
No, this is not a question. Did he found the river of Euphrates and the Nile in the heaven, in the way of the sky you are talking about?
I don't understand your question.
You just said that the sky have ways. Okay, so now Muhammad, he took a way to the sky. That's wonderful. He went all the way to the sky.
Okay.
When he arrived to the sky, did he found the Nile River there?
What is Nile River? I don't know what Nile River.
The Nile River in Egypt, in Ethiopia. You never heard of the Nile River?
Nile.
Yeah, the Nile.
River.
Yeah, the Nile River. Did he found it in the heaven?
You mean the Nile River in Egypt?
Yes.
I never heard that story.
Okay, here we go. Let me teach you then. As usual, I was raised to the Lot tree. Muhammad talking. Respect your prophet, please. And I saw 4 rivers, 2 which were coming out and 2 which going in. Those which were coming out were the Nile and the Euphrates, and those which going in were the 2 rivers of paradise, as he described. So what do you think? Your prophet, he took a bath to the sky, and now he arrived to the borders of Allah's house, under the lotus tree. And then he found the Nile River, which is in Egypt. Your prophet did not go to heaven. Your prophet, he went to Ethiopia.
Isra Miraj, there including 2 words, Pak. Isra and Miraj. Isra from Mecca to Jerusalem, and then from Jerusalem to the heaven.
No.
So 2 words.
No. Isra, your prophet, he went to heaven. Then he went to Jerusalem. But regardless, who cares? So your prophet, he went to heaven, and what he found in heaven? Because Nile River, my friend, is not, the lotus tree is not in Jerusalem. The lotus tree, all Muslims, they understand, the lotus tree is in the 7th heaven or the 6th heaven. So here we go, he is in the lotus tree, which even the angels cannot pass that point. Muhammad only can pass that point. And now he found under the lotus tree the river of the Nile and Euphrates. So here we go, you mentioned to me the hole. Okay, Muhammad, he took a hole, flying a donkey. He went there, he found himself in Ethiopia.
Actually, now I don't want to talk regarding Nile River. I only want to talk regarding relativity of time.
No, they are connected because we are talking, they are connected. We're trying to find out, Muhammad, he went where? You see, when we read the verse about it take you 1,000 years of your time to go to heaven, that is a confirmation from your God that this is the time we'll take in our time. That's it. There's no other solution. And then when Muhammad, he go to heaven and he come back in a few hours, that raised the question that there is no way Muhammad is a truthful man, because how come it take the angels 1,000 years of our time, but it took him a few hours? And then when we investigate the relativity of time, which you are talking about in the formula, we will find that Muhammad is a fraud, because he went there, not only he gave us wrong information about timing, not only wrong information about location, he gave us wrong information about rivers where they can be found. He claimed they are coming from under the lotus tree of Allah, which in the 6th or 7th heaven.
CP, I think no need to repeat again. I mean, I have explained you that Prophet Muhammad went to the heaven using the way Al-Ma'arij. It is scientists said wormhole. So can be shorten the distance.
But we answer you about that. I answer you about this stupid claim, because the whole, it takes millions of years before we arrive there. So this is a stupid claim. So in order for Muhammad to go there, we have to wait for maybe 7 or 6 million years in the speed of light before Muhammad he arrived there, and then he enter it, and then he can come back with taking God knows how many million years. So what are you talking about? So you Muslims are looking for a solution. Suddenly it is Muhammad taking a hole. The only hole I see is in your head, because I just told you how many years it take us to arrive to those holes. Can you give me a scientific answer so we can laugh?
The scientist itself so far cannot define how many distance the wormhole.
So why you are mentioning it then? No, it can define. It can define that it take long time. We are talking about millions of years. So you are in this ability. You mentioning something doesn't fit with the topic, have nothing to do with Muhammad's story, and you Muslim, you mix science with the garbage of Muhammad. So when we say hole, science says it take a few hours to go there? Does it take a few thousand years to go there, or it says millions of years? So why you are mentioning it? You are mentioning it.
The point is not regarding how long is the hole.
No, it's regarding, because in order for us to arrive there, it's going to take us time, my friend. Scientist says that. Why? What do you mean not regarding? Before we arrive there, can we go there in the blink of an eye? No. Can be there without no time? No. So why you are throwing the timing in the garbage?
I don't know why you are so difficult to listen my explanation. I don't know why. Difficult for
I don't know. Okay, listen. Obviously, you are stubborn, and everybody listened and heard you. What do you think about your prophet is speaking about smart things? As an example, you know what? I'm not going to tell you which one. Give me a smart one additional to the relativity of time. Here we go. Relativity of time. We are done with it. Everybody is laughing. Your prophet, obviously, he is a fraud. He's lying. He is not saying the truth. Can you give me second one or another choice?
I think you. Sorry to say, I think you are stupid, but not Prophet Muhammad.
Okay, you have to prove it. You have to prove it. You have to prove I said something stupid. I can prove that Muhammad said something stupid. Give me something smart your prophet said. Go ahead. I just showed you your prophet he found the Nile River. I just showed you your prophet he found the Nile River in the seventh heaven. Is that a stupid statement or smart? Be honest.
No, now we are talking regarding relativity of time.
No problem. But your prophet, my friend, hold on. We are talking about, you are stuck with it because you are ashamed of your prophet. You are the one who said, Christian Prince, you said something stupid. I am asking you, let's see who is the one say something stupid. Your prophet, he found the Nile River and Euphrates, which is in the south of Turkey. He found them in the heaven of Allah. Is that smart or stupid?
There is no Nile River issue in the Quran.
Well, in the hadith.
I don't believe hadith at this moment.
Oh, you don't believe hadith? So you are not a hadith person? You don't believe in the hadith?
At this moment, at this point, I don't believe hadith. At this point, yeah.
At this point, what do you mean at this point? What do you mean?
Because people can make hadith.
What do you mean at this point? This is Sahih Bukhari.
Even Sahih Bukhari not yet born when this formula comes. So we should update. We must update.
So now we throw the hadith of your prophet, which is authentic, and we say it is not true. And now your prophet is Einstein, is not Muhammad. So you throw what Muhammad say in the garbage. You don't respect him no more because it's embarrassing, right?
CP, now I only in Quran on that ayat only. Don't.
Okay, I will go, guys. He is only in the Quran. He is a person who believes in the Quran only. I want to ask you a very simple question. Be honest with me. Muhammad, what is his last name? Muhammad, what is his last name?
Last name?
Yeah.
I don't know what you mean.
I mean, how simple the question is. What is his last name? What do you know what I mean? Muhammad, what is his last name?
I don't know.
Okay.
Tell me. Muhammad is our prophet.
Okay, who's he?
And actually you're a prophet also, but you deny.
No, hold on. Yeah, he's my prophet for sure. He is the one who decide where he decide that my sperm is coming from the backbone. Yeah, prophet. I'm asking you now, serious question. Why you do not know who is Muhammad? How you follow a man you don't know who's he?
His name is Muhammad, so what's the point?
What do you mean? I'm asking you. You follow a man, his name is Muhammad. How you know who is Muhammad? Who is Muhammad? I ask you. You said I am a Quran only. The Quran, all of it, they never say anything about Muhammad. Who is Muhammad? Who is Muhammad?
4 times.
Huh?
4 times Muhammad mentioned in Quran.
Mention he's crazy 6 times. But I'm asking you now, who is Muhammad? So if Muhammad mentioned in the Quran many times, but nowhere in the Quran says who is Muhammad. So what's the point of mentioning Muhammad in the Quran if we do not know until now who is Muhammad? Who is Muhammad?
So what is
the point? You are claiming that you are a Quran only, but if you are Quran only, you know nothing about Islam, and that's showing me your hypocrisy. Okay, forget sex, muta. Do you practice that?
Actually, I'm not on this point only. We are talking regarding Quran only.
I'm talking about Quran only. I'm talking about Quran only. Chapter 4, verse 24. Quran only. I'm not talking about anything. Do you practice what the Quran order you to rent women for sex?
I don't know what you say.
What do you mean you don't know? Are you saying to me that you are a Muslim Sunni who never heard of muta before?
Maybe I'm not sure. Tell me.
Muta is you go to a woman, you ask her to give you her panty off, pay her $10 or $5 or $2, depending on how beautiful she is. If she agrees, you go to bed, you do boom boom. This is muta. This is the Quran.
Your voice not clear, sorry.
My question is not clear. No, actually, my question is embarrassing, and this is what make it not clear for you. I mean, how clear I can make it? You go to a woman, you ask her to rent her body for you, sex, prostitution. And this is called muta in the Quran. Mastamta'tum bihi. So pay them for the enjoyment you do with them. So, do you pay? Okay, forget about this one. This one is embarrassing. You know what? Forget about everything. Your prophet is a prophet. Give me a prophecy in the Quran come to be true.
You mean prophecy for Muhammad that he was a prophet, right?
Well, he's a prophet, right? So a prophet, he prophesied.
Yes,
okay. In the Quran, do we have a prophecy? He said, as an example, you're a prophet, he said, the moon is split, ascender, and judgment day is in the corner. The moon never split, it's there. And judgment day did not come. This is a false prophecy. What do you say? The chapter of the moon, verse number 1.
You mean regarding Al-Qamar?
Yes, Al-Qamar.
Okay, on this point, I have also maybe different with most of Muslims. In this Surat Al-Qamar, verse number 1, you mean Surat 54, right?
Okay. What do you have different? What do you mean? What do you mean you have different? What do you mean you have different?
This can be also explaining indirectly regarding in the moon.
This is about landing in the moon. The moon is split. The judgment day is near.
Indeed. What? That's why. Listen me until finish. Listen me until finish. Yeah, I have told you that this can be. I'm different with most of Muslim. It is like this. If you read that ayat, it is Surat 54 ayat 1, right?
Yes.
Yeah. If you open the NASA site, NASA airspace, when did the NASA took the stone from the moon?
I don't know.
You open what is the time of the astronaut took the stone from the moon?
What the time?
It is like this. If you open the NASA website.
My friend, just tell me the story. My friend, just get how this about splitting the moon have to do with NASA going taking a stone? I mean, how in the world this is connected together?
That is why, listen me until I finish my words.
Okay, go ahead.
Because that Quran, it is more. It is telling so many issue actually. Even in one ayat, it is not clear. It is not only telling in one event. It can be another event can be explained on same ayat.
What do you mean? What do you mean can be explained? Okay, my friend. You see, you are wasting my time repeating yourself. Can explain itself. Explain itself. Here we go. The verse in the front of us. How this has have to do with taking the stone from the moon? Isn't it your God? He said to the man, "You cannot go to the moon."
That's why listen me, JP, until I finish my explanation. That's why when we were debate, so many audience lost. So many audience lost because you interrupted me.
We're having a conversation. You see, we want to understand. I want to make clear in what you are saying. Did your God Allah says a man he cannot go to the moon? Yes or no?
I just tell that this can be telling regarding man landing.
What do you mean this thing? This we can be? Is it about P? Possible, not possible? I mean, you see how you are corrupting the statement, making it up to you. If we ask you, do you accept the interpretation of the verse, you will say no, correct? Okay, so you don't accept any Islamic interpretation, so you have your own Islamic religion now. Because all Muslims in the world, they are stupid, they don't know what they are talking about, and your Majesty is the only one who can understood the verse. And how you understood it, you say it can be. I never heard of somebody explaining, saying it's maybe. Are you saying it's maybe? It's maybe about taking a stone from the moon?
As long as it is not talking regarding that there are three gods, like Trinity, there are four gods, or more than one God, no problem, we have different ideas.
Okay, no problem. Let us see how stupid what you just said. There's no one single verse in the Bible says we have three gods and you are a liar like your prophet. Number two, the Quran says that Allah, he challenged mankind to go out of the zone of the earth. And you cannot pass, and if you pass, Allah will shoot your ass with a star, with fire. So you mentioned NASA, and as we speak now, there's two men of NASA, they are living in the space, and they are doing poo-poo. So your God Allah is a fraud, because he challenged mankind and the genie to go out of the earth zone to the space. So how you explain such a stupid statement from the one who is claiming to be God?
GB, that ayat on that Al-Qamar said that what is in English? In English on ayat 1, you know, it is not split. Split mean the stone on the moon itself split. So it is
no. I mean, this will be the best movie. It says the moon is split, not a stone. It says the moon. اقتربت الساعة. No, read carefully. Listen, kid, shame on you. You are just a stupid kid. It says اقتربت الساعة. Okay, I challenge you to read any translation you accept. Go ahead. Read the translation.
It is from the word insiko, I think in
listen. Psst, don't waste my time. Read any translation you accept.
Yeah, you also don't waste my time. I have told you.
So read the translation. Which translation you accept? Read it for us. I'm giving you time. You see, you complain. I'm interrupting you. I am the one who's asking you to read. You are refusing. You keep repeating yourself. Maybe it means this. Maybe it means that. Why you don't read what the word is saying? Does it say that the moon is split, or it says a rock in the moon split?
Yes, the Arabic of the split is insiko. I'm not with the Quran now, but it is insiko. Insiko means like the dig of the soil.
No.
Not split.
No, you are a false person. And secondly, it doesn't matter. It says the moon is split. He's speaking about Judgment Day of something big happened. It happened in his time. It happened in his time, you idiot. It happened when he was there. And you coward, you claim that this is about the future. When the American, they will go to the moon, they will take a stone. It says in the past. Do you know how to read English? It says the moon is split already. It's done. Potato.
Split on that ayat is insiko.
Inshaqqa in the past, inshaqqa, it's past tense. Inshaqqa, it is a past tense, and the translation showing that too. And this is why you are refusing to accept any translation. Can you tell me what translation you trust so we can put it in the screen, please? And then everybody will laugh at you. Is it past tense or something will happen in the future?
Now, if we see from our time,
why you don't want to give me a translation? Is a true translation for you? You accept. Why you are refusing to do that?
Which translation?
Any translation you accept, because we want to see if it's past tense or something will happen in the future. According to you, this is something will happen in the future. According to the Quran, I speak Arabic, this is my first language, and all Islamic translation, this is something happened in the past.
Yes. So as per Arabic, it is past tense, right?
Yes.
Yes, because we read it now. Quran, it is for until Kiamat. So the next year.
Guys, because we read it now. No, Muhammad, he said that in his time. It is past time since his time. So if we read it today, doesn't mean happened a second ago, you idiot. The first one who said it is Muhammad. So he said that 1400 years ago. So how you, with your genius stupid idea, you say this is about something that will happen in the future, if he said 1400 years ago, the moon split asunder in past time.
It can be across the time.
It can be. No, I will tell you what it can be. It can be that you are a donkey. Because you are refusing. No, you are a donkey. Otherwise, prove me wrong. Give me one Islamic interpretation, agree with you. It says that this is not a past time. This was a future prophecy speaking about the future, and it is not a past time. Show me one. Which one? Which interpretation you agree with?
Yeah, what I understand, the Quran is for a long time, for whole life of our.
This is another question. Which interpretation presenting the verse not as a past time? Any interpretation, any translation you accept? None. So you are a liar.
If we see that ayat now, then it is true.
If we see the ayat now, it's true, guys. If we see the ayat now, it's true. So if Jesus, he said something 2000 years ago, and he said it happened, that's mean he meant it to say it's going to happen 2000 years after. How? Listen, Abdul, did your God say nobody can go out of the zone of the earth as long you mention NASA? As long you mention NASA, and NASA went to the moon, and NASA, they took from the moon a stone. Did your God Allah challenge the man to go out of the zone of the earth and the heaven? Yes or no?
Once again.
You said that NASA went to the moon and they took a stone from the moon, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Did your God Allah challenge mankind and genie to go out of the earth?
Can be. Jinn can be go through out of the earth.
So anything I say to you, it says can be, can be. I'm asking you a question. Either you say yes or no. Don't tell me can be. Did Allah challenge a human being to go out of the zone of the earth, and he said to them, you pass not. If you pass, I will shoot you with fire. Did he say that?
You mean the jinn shot by fire?
My friend, what's wrong with you? Give me the answer. Did your God Allah, I mean, why it's so hard to understand my question? In which language I'm talking? So, did your God, look how many times I need to repeat the question for this guy. He's trying to buy time. He's searching Google. Did your God say that a human being, you and genie, cannot get out of the zone of the earth? And if you pass, I will shoot you.
I don't know with shoot. I mean, the Satan will be shoot by the stone, right? By the fire.
Are you asking me? I'm asking you. I'm asking you. Did Allah says that or no?
Yes,
Okay, as long you say, finally he said yes. Finally he said yes. As long Allah, he said you cannot go out of the zone of the earth. So how dare you to say that Allah is a liar and NASA went to the moon? Because that proved that Allah is a liar. You just, everybody heard you saying that Allah, he challenged us to go and he will shoot us if we go. And then before that you mentioned that the American, the kuffar, the Christians, they went to the moon and they even took a stone from the moon. So Allah is a liar. What do you say about that?
No, the first not like that. What I understand, the first is, ya ma'saral jinni wal insi, if you want to go outside of the space, you cannot. You only can go out of space with the sultan, with the power. So there is a possibility people go outside of
No. The possibility there is only for those who they are angels or prophet. And here the verse after it, verse number 35. Why you don't want to read it? And you will be sent, oh you evil, a flame of fire, and you will be burned as a smoke. Do you see it? and you will never be victorious. You will never accomplish what you are trying to do. So if you try to go to the heaven, Allah will shoot your ass with a flame of fire and he will burn you. You cannot accomplish that.
It is in the topic of Satan.
In the topic of what?
If Satan wants to steal the information from the sky.
No, it says genie. No, it says genie and the human. Genie and the human.
No. I think no genie and the human. No.
Well, here we go. Does it say jinn and the human? Does it say jinn and the human? And in Arabic it says tantasiran, both of you. Tantasiran, both of you. Both of you what? Both of you, human and genie.
But I understand the ayat, the first say.
Don't tell me what you understand. You see, when you say you don't understand, doesn't say genie and mankind in the first three words. Does it say genie and mankind, or doesn't say that?
Yes.
Okay, so jinn and a human being, he's challenging him what? To go out of the earth. And then in verse number 35 it says tantasiran. Is tantasiran mean both of you will not be victorious, will not accomplish it? Is it for two or for one?
I will check it later.
Here we go. The translation says against you both will be sent, against you both. Read it. This is your Islamic translation. Against you both. Both who?
No,
Both jinn and the human.
What is the number of the chapter?
Chapter 55, verse number, we are reading verse number 33 and verse number 35.
Chapter 55.
Yeah.
Now I open the Quran.
The chapter speaks about what is inside the vagina. Very beautiful chapter.
Chapter 55 and then
Yeah, verse number 33 and 35.
33, 35. Yes, jinn, wait, yeah.
What? Does it say both?
You see this,
Does it say that fire will be sent against you both? Both?
No, this is not talking regarding the will be shot by the fire. No, this is only talking that the people and jinn can go outside the atmosphere.
No, it says that. Read verse number 35. It says that. 35. It says if you try, Allah will shoot you and you will not be able to accomplish. You will not be able. And you will not be able to defend yourself. You will not be able to do what? To be victorious, to accomplish your mission, to go out of the zone of the earth. So if you try, Allah will shoot you both. Both who? Human and jinn.
Once again. 35. This is talking regarding other event. I think, because I just read this.
Talking about what?
It seemed like talking regarding in the day of judgment.
And where is the day of judgment? Where do you find the day of judgment? I mean, you are a hilarious kid. Abdul, listen. It says, listen. This is your God. He keep repeating the same sentence. Verse number 34 is just repeating. Why you are denying the Lord? Why you are denying the Lord? Why you are denying the Lord? Speaking to the jinn and the human. And this is not about anything except a challenge. Okay, hold on. I will go with you. So from now until the judgment day, Allah will not allow anyone to enter heaven. If you try, Allah will shoot you. You are the one who just said in judgment day. So how come NASA went to the heaven?
No, this is about you see first number 34. Number 34 meaning that the first 33 have been finished. Then go to next topic. 35.
No problem, my friend. But is the challenge doesn't matter. Allah, He challenged that nobody can go out of the zone of the earth or the heaven. And you confirm that this is until the judgment day. So from now until from the time of Muhammad until the judgment day, nobody can do that. And if they try to do that, Allah will burn them.
No, CP, this is different topic.
Okay, hold on. No, hold on. Okay, hold on. Let us make it more clear now. Let us show everybody how hypocrite you are. If there is any Islamic scholar agree with your opinion that this is only about Judgment Day, not a challenge for mankind to go to heaven, anyone that agree with you?
The first number 33, it is a challenge.
Not the question. Not the question. You see, you are running away from the question. You see, they say to you, you're interrupting me. If there is one single scholar exists in this world since the time of Muhammad until now, agree with your majesty that this verse is not a challenging a human being and jinn to go out of the earth. It is only in the day of judgment. If there is one person agree with you on that.
CP, I think you are mistake. You almost same with David would make mistake. Even Arabic.
I made mistake. Prove it. And you are a coward, and you are running away. Let me repeat again. If there is a single scholar exist in this world since the time of Muhammad until now, agree with the garbage you just said to me. Can you name one?
Okay, wait 1 minute, yeah. You see in this verse 33, Ya ma'sarul jinni wal ins, inis mean if. This if mean it is possible.
Ins mean if.
Yeah, what I understand in bahasa Indonesia, it is a kind of if. If here is possible, not like law.
Abdul, it says if, Mr. If. First of all, why you are not answering my question, and then you can read. If there is one Muslim scholar exists in this garbage earth, agree with the garbage you said to me that this is only about the judgment day. If there is one, agree with you.
CP, listen to me, CP.
Listen to me, CP. Why you don't want to give me one scholar? The answer is very simple. Because you are a fraud and you are trying to change the meaning. Because all of them, they will get you busted. Okay, prove me wrong, get me busted. There is one scholar, agree with you. Get me busted right in the spot. If there is one scholar, agree with you that this is only about a judgment day, not about now and every day.
Sorry to say, you are Arabic. Your mother language is Arabic. Why you cannot see that this word is using inis, not law?
What in? What in what?
Okay. I will tell you something. Like Mr. David Wood saying that. So sorry, I want to say another story. Just short only.
No. Focus on the verse. Don't change topic. Don't change topic. What in?
No. For a while only.
Okay.
For a while. This has relation also to this ayat. David Wood said that Prophet Muhammad was killed by the girl of the Jews, and then he quote the verse from the Quran, and on that Quran using that law. I cannot see. I will see the words. Law mean if, but that if it's not possible. But here this ins mean possible. So it is no need to wait until Judgment Day.
Okay, hold on. First of all, why it is not possible? I mean, this is the most stupid answer I heard. It says, وَلَوْ تَقَوَّلَ عَلَيْنَا بَعْضَ الْأَقَاوِيلِ. And if he say, who said that this is not possible? Who taught you this? This is garbage. Secondly, your prophet, he died by poison like a rat, and it's true. And he said that my artery cut off. However, we go back to the topic. Here, it says here that if you, man, and genie, if you can go out of the zone, beyond the zone of the heaven and the earth, go. But you will never be able to pass them, except the one who with the authority, and those are the prophets or the angels. And if you try to do so, both of you, and the Quran used the word both, a flame will be shot on you, and you will not be able to accomplish your mission. So where is the win here? It is the if which is impossible to happen. Where is the if which Allah is saying it is possible. I mean, it's so clear. You cannot do it.
GB, maybe I want to repeat once again. Even you will be different with me, just to understand what in my mind. Yeah?
Okay, go ahead.
Even we are different.
Okay, go ahead.
On that, this is what my understanding. On the first 33, meaning it can be, because it used not the word Arabic law, but the word inis. So it can be happen, possible. And then on the first 34, it is change the topic. So sorry, this is my mind. Just understand me. Change the topic. Next topic regarding Judgment Day. That is what my understanding. Even we are different.
My friend, when you say this is my understanding, you have to sponsor what you are saying. Secondly, low, it's about something possible or impossible, doesn't matter. Okay? Like as an example, chapter 2, verse number 109, it says, وَدَّ كَثِيرٌ مِنْ أَهْلِ الْكِتَابِ لَوْ يَرُدُّونَكُمْ مِنْ بَعْدِ إِيمَانَكُمْ. Many of the people of the book, they wish they can make you go back from your religion. But yes, many of Muslims, they go out of the faith of Islam because of people of the book. And I am the example. Tens of thousands of Muslims left Islam because of me. So it is impossible or possible? It is. Okay?
Which verse I will say? Which verse?
Chapter 2, verse number 109. All right?
Chapter 2, let me see.
Yeah.
Chapter 2 first.
What's wrong with you? How many times? Chapter 2, verse 109. 109. Chapter 2, the cow.
Okay, 109. Now I'm open my Quran. 109.
And the funny is,
it is true. It is law because it is impossible.
That's impossible. How many Indonesians left Islam because of me? If it's impossible, that's mean your God Allah is a fraud again. If it is impossible, that's mean the language is wrong, because many Indonesians left Islam live on air speaking to me.
You also can be convert to Muslim. Don't be.
Yeah, but you see, but you are the one saying low mean it's impossible. It is not.
Let me,
low, my friend. First, just to show you how silly you are. Low, if he do that, well, we will do this to him. So the verse saying he did not do it yet, and if he do that, we will do that to him. So it's a condition of what he is going to do. So if he do, we do this, and the verse is so clear. And then we found that Muhammad, he died like a rat. Now we go back to the verse. Did your prophet say here that jinn and human, you cannot go out of the zone of the earth? Remember something. You are the one who rejecting all the Islamic interpretation. Why? Because they agree with me. Correct?
Continue.
I'm asking you. You refuse all Islamic interpretation for this verse because they agree with me. Is that your position?
And I never see any solar regarding this.
This doesn't matter. I can show you. Name one. I will show it to you on the screen right now. So you are refusing them because they agree with me. Is that true?
I don't know what. So I don't agree. I don't agree with any people that different with me on this point.
But how you explain that all the Muslim scholars agree with me, and you are the only one who don't agree with all the Muslims? I mean, what's wrong? There's something wrong on you? Are you the genius who see things differently? Like Jibreel, he spoke to you, he gave you the true meaning, and the rest of the Muslims are a bunch of donkeys, and you are the only smart person who understands it very well?
I'm regret also there is a conflict between Ibn Rushdi and
who care about Ibn Rushdi now? We're talking about Ibn Rushdi. I'm talking about this. I'm saying if there is a single person agree with you, not even a single person, isn't it this is weird? Isn't it your prophet, he said that my nation will not agree upon something not right? So how they agree upon this? That means
I
the false
check,
prophet.
I will check further what you say.
Okay, forget about forget about this. So the scholars agree with me and nobody agree with you, and this what make you genius, because the Quran as you wish, the way you want, and this is the way you are the one who can answer anything. Okay, let us make it simple for you. Can you? Okay, hold on. Okay, you know, when you say to me you are a Muslim, what the word Muslim mean?
Muslim mean a kind of people surrender to the God.
Okay, they surrender to God. How you surrender? What do you do?
Surrender mean like obey what God say to us.
Okay, and what you obey? What you will obey?
Obey, for example, don't disturb people, don't steal the money, don't become a thief, and speak to the people of book politely.
Okay. Okay, hold on.
Then what's that?
Does the Quran say you cannot be a loving person to your parents if they don't choose Islam?
Once again.
Does the Quran say that you cannot be a loving person to your parents if they choose Islam?
You are telling regarding if our parents are not embrace Islam?
Yes, if your parents, let's say they are Christians and you are a Muslim, do the Quran allow you to be loving to them?
Yes, we have to love our parents even they are not embrace Islam.
All right.
So what's the problem?
And you are the one who said you follow the Quran. Obviously you don't. Chapter 58, verse number 22.
Chapter 50?
8, 22.
58 verse?
58, 22.
Verse 22. Okay, 58, verse 22.
And you can tell me what translation you are going to read, so we can switch to the translation of your choice. What translation you like to read?
Yes, 22. La tajidu qawman. Let me read in bahasa ya.
So why you are giving me false information about, oh yeah, you can be nice to the Christians, if you cannot even be nice to your parents?
Yes, in other verse, we are instructed to be good to our parents even they are not Muslim.
No, that's a lie. Here we go, the verse saying you cannot be good to them. You will not find a person who believes in Allah and the last day to be loving to those who resist Allah, even if they are their parents, their brothers, their fathers, and their sisters, and their mothers. The verse is so clear.
Here again using the word law, yeah?
What law? Okay, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? With the, who is the donkey is teaching you Arabic? It says walau kanu, but they are their father. It's not impossible. You see, you get yourself busted. Walau kanu aba'ahum. Okay, are they their father? Yes, they are their father. It's not impossible. Walau kanu abna'ahum. Are they their sons? Yes, they are. It's not. You see, you get yourself busted with that stupid law. So somebody, a donkey, who do not know Arabic very well, he told you law here, it is impossible possibility. But those are fathers and brothers and sisters of existence people who they are converting to Islam. So what law? Even this one, you make it impossible? So
I will check for
so you gave me a false information. Let us move on. What do you think about the prophet? He was accused that he stole an underwear.
Sorry. Once again, I will check again this ayat. I will check about this law. So hold this topic first.
Okay, go check it. Okay, go ahead, check it. Take your time.
No. I mean, not much today lah. I will need to see any translation in Arabic and other things.
So I don't understand. So what now?
Maybe
So
next time.
next time. Okay, next time then. So did the Muslims accuse their prophet that he is a thief? He steal a bikini?
Once again, voice not clear.
Did the companion of your prophet accuse the prophet that he stole a bikini?
I don't know what do you mean.
What do you mean bikini? He stole a bikini. You don't know what bikini? Panty, underwear, piece of clothes.
Beginning.
Bikini, piece of clothes.
Beginning. I don't know beginning.
Bikini, panty, pant, clothes, clothes. Don't you wear clothes? Short. You wear short?
Clothes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, bikini.
Yeah, bikini. Yeah. Did the Muslims accuse the prophet that he is a thief? That he is a thief and he stole a piece of a cloth?
I never heard regarding what you say in this Quran.
Well, the Quran says that the Muslims accuse your prophet that he is a thief, he stole a piece of a cloth, and then Allah he sent a message, a verse, says in chapter 3 verse 161, no prophet could ever be false on his trust. If any person is so false, he shall in the day of judgment restore what misappropriated. So the translation is horrible because here they did not say about trust, they say he's a thief, yaghul. So why Allah send in a verse saying to the Muslims, why he's trying to convince the Muslims that Muhammad is not the one who is the thief who stole the clothing? What do you think? As long as you are a person who don't follow the hadith, so what do you think about what happened?
Once again, can you show me in which verse what you say?
Chapter 3 verse number 161.
Chapter 3.
It is not for any prophet to embezzle. Who embezzles?
Chapter 3, 161.
161. Yeah, it's not for a prophet to embezzle. Not for a prophet to be a thief. Okay. Who is the one who accused your prophet to be a thief? This is the embezzling. Your prophet, there's a verse about him that there's a verse about him in the Quran. It says the prophet is a thief, accused to be a thief, and the one who accused him to be a thief is his followers. So what kind of religion and what kind of followers, they accuse their prophet, their boss, that he stole money, he stole even a piece of a clothing, and then Allah he says, oh, it's not for a prophet to be a thief. Hello, what do you think about this verse?
I see there's no verse on that Quran there. In which verse?
What do you mean? You don't see the verse? I gave you the verse number. What's wrong with you? Chapter 3 chapter 3 verse 106 161.
Let me read in verse. Yes, this verse 141 did not talk regarding what you said.
161.
Surah Ali Imran 161, right?
Yes, it doesn't say that your prophet accused to be a thief.
No, totally wrong.
Okay, read for us. Okay, guys, totally wrong. Guys, totally wrong. Okay, read for us what it says. Go ahead.
Okay, we read that first 161. وَمَا كَانَ لِنَبِيٍّ أَن يَغُلَّ وَمَا يَخْلُلْ يَأْتِي بِمَا غَلَّ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ.
That's supposedly Arabic. Okay.
ثُمَّ تُوَفَّى كُلُّ نَفْسٍ مَا كَسَبَتْ وَهُمْ لَا يُظْلَمُونَ. So there's no talking regarding that thing.
So it's talking about what? What happened? What is not for a prophet? What to do? What? You see, you sound like you are reading Arabic, but this is not Arabic. You are reading in a voice resembling Arabic. What it says? Translate for us. Go ahead. I'm listening.
You are talking regarding that the prophet still the
Don't
truth.
Stop telling me I am talking. Tell me you what it says. You are saying it doesn't say that. It doesn't say that. And I say to you what it does say. What it does say. And you will not tell us. Why you will not tell us? Please go ahead. Tell us what it says.
I don't know what you understand. you initiate the topic regarding that the Prophet
My
Muhammad
friend,
stealing
what the
bikini.
verse? No, this is the verse. Okay, whatever the verse is saying, tell us what it's saying. What's wrong with you? What the verse saying?
Yeah, the first not talking regarding that stealing the bikini.
Okay, tell us what it's saying. Okay, tell us what it's saying. What's wrong with you? Tell us the truth. What the verse saying? It's not about bikini. It's about what? Read for us in English. Go ahead.
I don't have English translation. I just read you in Arabic.
Oh, you don't know Arabic. Do you know Arabic?
I can read Arabic, but
No, you cannot. No, you cannot. You cannot. I heard you. You are not reading Arabic. You are reading the resembling voice of Arabic. And this is, I can show you how they do it. They write in Latin words, Latin letters, what resemble the sound of Arabic. You do not know Arabic. Speak to me in Arabic. Go ahead, speak to me in Arabic. I'm an Arab. قال له يا فرحان اللي لبسوك ما تطمن ولا تشك قال له يم الخناقه. What I said. Go ahead. Listen carefully. I will say it again. قال له يا فرحان اللي لبسوك ما تطمن ولا تشك قال له يم الخناقه. What I said. Even I slow it down. I make it so slow for you so you can understand what I said.
I don't know what's wrong with you.
I said that a guy, his name is Hamdan. He's a Muslim. He for the first time he got a pant have a zipper. So they said to him, "Oh Hamdan, if you wear a pant with zipper, what do you do to poo?" He said, "From khannaga, the one which he will make you not to be able to breathe." So you do not know Arabic. Don't tell me you know Arabic. So I'm asking you now, what the verse says. As long as you claim that you speak Arabic, translate to us in English. No problem. That even will make it easier for you. Go ahead.
What is khianat in Bahasa? I cannot speak in. I cannot tell you in English.
My friend, okay, open any Islamic translation you accept. Stop playing games. Any Islamic translation you accept. Name one. I will put it in the screen.
I don't know what's wrong with you. Clearly,
Guys, you do not know what's wrong with me. It is wrong with me. I'm spending the last 20 minutes with you, just asking you to tell us what the verse is saying, and you are refusing. I am the one who is wrong with me. I mean, why is it so hard for you to tell us what the verse is saying? You did read it. You claim you know Arabic. Go and tell us what it says.
I have read the verse.
Okay, what the verse saying? Tell us what it's saying.
Berkhianat apa bahasa Inggrisnya? Apa berkhianat bahasa Inggrisnya? I don't know in English to say berkhianat. In bahasa berkhianat, I don't know.
What's wrong with you, man? Tell us what it says. Suddenly you don't know English now? Suddenly you do not know what English means. Suddenly you don't speak English. Tell me what the verse is saying. Explain to me. Go ahead, I'm listening.
So it is not betray. So it is not possible for a prophet to be betray.
To betray. Okay. Guys, to betray. Okay. Which translation is that?
So who become betray in the Qiyamah, they will be betray also.
Okay, so you are saying you are saying that the believers, they accuse the prophet to betray them. What happened? Do you know the story?
Tell me.
What happened? Tell me what happened. Why this verse is coming to existence? Who is the one accusing Muhammad of such an ugly thing?
This verse, there's no relation with the Prophet Muhammad stealing the bikini.
Okay. So they accuse him of what? What it says in Basha language? Can you translate to us what it says in Basha language? In Bahasa language? In the Indonesian language?
In Bahasa.
Yeah.
In Bahasa, the first state that it is not possible for a prophet to betray. Yeah.
Betray. Okay. So you said you go only by the Quran. So how we will understand now what this verse is about? How this verse happened to be in the middle of nowhere? What happened exactly?
What do you want to say?
Well, I'm asking you what happened. What happened?
This is clearly mentioned that it is not possible for a prophet to be betrayed.
Okay, what happened? Why? Who is the one who accused your prophet to betray? according to the Indonesian false translation? Who is the one who accused him to betray? This is the question.
This is not regarding to be comment to be betrayed. This is only saying that a prophet will not be betrayed.
So it's not about something happened and nobody accused him.
So there is no comment to be betrayed.
Okay. So if we go right now and read the interpretation or the books written by Muslims about the story behind the story, are we going not to find that a bunch of Muslims, they found a piece of a clothes is missing and Muhammad, who was accused that he stole it? What do you think if we find this?
I never heard regarding the Prophet Muhammad betrayed.
All right. So if we go right now in the Quran, not betray, he did not betray, he's a thief. What betray? Muhammad never was a good person to betray or not. Betray is somebody, he was a good person one day, and then he became a bad person one day. But Muhammad always was bad. So let us see what the verse is saying, and everybody will laugh with me. Here we go. This is your Islamic.
There is no mention in this.
Exposing.
In this
okay, hold on.
No.
Let's see if it is about Muhammad or not. Maybe you are lying, you know, you never know. You see, those Christians, they, according to Muslim, we lie about your prophet. Here we go. When some red velvet went missing in the day of Badr, some people began to say that perhaps the prophet took it. The following verse was revealed. It's not for a prophet to be a fraud, a thief to steal. Do you see it? Yaghul. So they accuse your prophet to be a fraud. He's not only a thief.
From where? From where you read it?
This is Tafsir al-Jalalain.
Sorry for tafsir. I never read it.
So why you don't? Why? What do you mean you don't read it? What's wrong? Why each time we try to prove to you something you run away from it? So how you understand what the verse is talking about then? And why the Muslims will lie about what happened to your prophet, say he was accused, he's a thief. I mean, and why this guy, nobody go after him? I mean, this guy is a big scholar. If he is making the prophet look bad and he is lying, do you think the Muslim will let him stay alive for one day? This is a story reported by the Sahaba. It's a true story, and Jalalain is quoting what happened. So why you yourself, you will not accept what your scholars and the companion and the family of Muhammad said about Muhammad?
The filter is the Al-Quran. If there is Al-Hadith different or not compatible with Quran, meaning that Hadith I don't believe.
Okay, the Quran says you can do mut'ah, rent women. The Hadith says you cannot do it no more. You said you follow the Quran only, which means you rent women, and your daughter, she can rent her private part to anyone who want to have sex with her. Do you accept that? Because the Quran ordered you to do mut'ah. The Hadith says you don't do it no more. You said anything contradict the Quran, you will not accept it. Well, this is contradiction for the Quran.
I said in any hadith different or not compatible with Quran, I don't believe it.
Exactly. The Quran says you do mut'ah. The hadith says don't do mut'ah no more. Which one you take?
Regarding the mut'ah, I will read because I am not academic in the Quran.
Okay. So how come you don't answer me right away? You do not need to read. I mean, this is your logic. You are the one who just said if the hadith says something against the Quran, we don't accept it. The Quran says you do mut'ah. The hadith says don't. Which one you follow?
I will check what you say.
What do you mean you want to check? You do not need to check. Either you say the Quran or you say the hadith. Which one you follow?
Number one, Quran. And
okay, so you do mut'ah. So thank you. So thank you. So you do mut'ah. And what kind of religion allowing the followers and the girls of those religion to go and rent their private part for sex? Can you explain to us? Is that a religion of the devil? That your daughter or your sister would not respect your family, she can go and anyone, he can offer her a bunch of dollars and she go and sleep with him doing sex for money? What kind of religion this religion is?
I'm not going deep on that what topic just now regarding.
Why not? Why you don't want to go deep? Why?
I'm not know everything regarding Quran.
It's in the Quran. I gave you the verse. I gave you the verse. I gave you the verse. And it's about muta. Even the word muta. You claim that you speak Arabic. It's written there. فَمَا اسْتَمْتَعْتُمْ بِهِ فَمَا اسْتَمْتَعْتُمْ بِهِ مِنْهُنَّ. Imagine how filthy the Quran. اسْتَمْتَعْتُمْ بِهِ, he, which means their vagina. So you have to pay them wages for enjoying it, the vagina. What kind of religion this religion is?
I will check it. I mean, I'm not now. I'm not focused on that. What you said.
Okay, you are not focused. Okay, you know what? I want to give you a chance of something nice. Can you tell me something nice about your prophet?
Oh, for example, our prophet saying that we have to do good things to our parents, because, for example, there is a hadith saying that the companion of the prophet saying, asking the prophet, what is who is the people that we will obey, and then the prophet said, your mother, and then again your mother, and then again your mother, and then your father. That is one good thing, for example.
All right. Now everybody will see how stupid you are. A second ago you say, if something against the Quran, we wouldn't take it. And you just mentioned to me a hadith. And you are the one who said you don't accept the hadith. And now I showed you, and I am the one who showed you. I showed you that the Quran said, if you cannot be a believer to a person who is your father or your parents if he don't believe in Allah. So you said to me, lying, that the Prophet taught us to be nice to our parents, but you did not say if they are Muslims only. But if they are not, you will not find, and we mentioned the verse already, chapter 58, verse number 22.
It is what the first that you saw me, that using the word salau, right? I will see. I have informed you that I will see more detail.
They are the parents already. There's no Muslims who convert in the time of the Prophet of Islam, the false prophet. They were non-believers. All of them. As an example, the uncle of your prophet, he refused to accept Islam until his death. But his son accepted Islam. So here we go. He cannot be good to his parents. The verse saying that you cannot be loving to your parents if they choose not to embrace Islam. Even if they are your parents or your brother or your sons or even your brothers from your tribe, which means physically relationship by blood. So I ask you to show me one nice thing about your prophet. You fail. Forget about this. Give me another one. Nice thing about Muhammad.
I've told you that I will check that ayat.
Okay. Let me ask you. Let me ask you. What Islamic sect is yours?
Once again.
What Islamic sect is yours?
I think Sunni lah. I think Sunni.
You are what? You are Sunni.
Sunni. Not Shia.
Not Shia, okay. Is it true that many Muslim Sunni sect, it is not haram, or let us say there's no punishment or penalty, if a man have sex with his mother or his daughter or his sister, and he knew they are his mother and his daughter and his sister? Is that true?
What?
There's no penalty.
What are you talking about?
What is the what is the punishment I'm talking about? The question is simple. If somebody have sex with his mother or his daughter, what is the penalty according to Muslim Sunni for such a person? Is it true that the majority of the Muslim Sunni, they believe there's no punishment should be implemented for such a behavior?
I mean, people have sex to their mother. I think it is prohibited.
Okay, it's forbidden, but if somebody did it, is it true? Is it true that if you do such a thing, there's no punishment?
it should be there is a punishment in an Islamic country. There should be there is a punishment.
You see, you are a person, you said to me you follow the Quran only. And that's weird now. You are saying you don't follow the Quran. Where in the Quran it says that if somebody have sex with his mother, there's a punishment.
I will check. I will check.
You will check again. Okay, so you will check. Okay, forget. Okay, forget about this. Forget about this. Is it lawful? Is it lawful for a Muslim to have sex with his daughter from adultery?
I don't believe it.
Well, the Quran says so.
I don't believe people can have sex with us.
Okay, let me ask you.
I don't believe.
Okay, let me ask you. If you have sex with a girlfriend, and then you have daughter from her, according to Islam, can she inherit your name, your last name, your daughter, from that woman?
I cannot hear your voice well.
You know what? Forget about this. Let us go to something easier for you. I want you to give me the most powerful thing to convert people into Islam, of your choice, whatever you want.
What do you want to me?
Well, I want you to show me something powerful, something amazing about, I don't know, Quran, Muhammad, something really. I mean, look, we have a lot of people listening, even though this is not my time for podcast. Can you show me something really powerful about Muhammad, something amazing, like Quran, I don't know, scientific, some discovery, anything? It's up your. What can make those people go crazy and hear it from you? I'm giving you a chance to convert them to Islam.
Oh, you want me to telling something good regarding the Quran?
Yeah, like, something amazing, so people they can. We see in the YouTube, Muslim they say 10 amazing things in the Quran, amazing discovery in the Quran, whatever. I mean, show us something amazing, so all those people will go crazy and they will say Shahada right away. Do you have anything?
I will start with that Quran informed that there is only one God.
Okay.
While Christianity.
Which verse in the Quran? Which verse in the Quran it says there's only one God?
For example, in Surah 114, Al-Ikhlas.
114. It doesn't say that. It says Qul huwa Allahu ahad. The word ahad is not one. It's one of.
You want to say it is unity, you become one.
No. This is, you see, okay. The word ahad is one of many. You cannot use the word ahad. You cannot use the word ahad unless there is others beside the ahad. If you type the word ahad here in the search engine, you look with me on the screen. I just type it. It appears in the search engine here 29 times, and it appears in yellow, which is very nice. All the ahad is translated by Muslims as one of, not a single one, except the last one where it says Qul huwa Allahu ahad. Suddenly the Muslim, they make it as Allah is one, but the fact ahad, it doesn't mean that. Ahad is one of. It's coming from the word ikhad. So the Muslims, they fool themselves and they say Allah is one. Number two, you said the most amazing thing about Islam is worshipping one God. Well, Shaitan is one God too. For many, there is many worship Shaitan. He is one. So there's many worship false deity, and He is one. So can you prove to me that the one you worship is God? Is not one of those Satans? As an example, your prophet, he worshiped one God, but this God, we showed you, he ordered him to do muta. Women, they get paid for sex. He is the person who ordered his own prophet to go and have sex with her own son wife. He is the one who made the verses in the Quran, as we see in the chapter of Al-Ahzab. Any Muslim woman, she want to give her private part to the prophet, he can go and F her. So what kind of one God he make verses for the benefit of a penis of a prophet? Do you think this is a God he work for his majesty penis? Or Muhammad he work for his God? Because if I am God and I have a prophet, my prophet will be busy worshiping me, not busy taking girls to bed. And he asked me to make verses saying any girl she want to give herself to the prophet, so the prophet he can F her. Chapter 33 verse number 15. Go ahead.
Actually, I'm sure I can answer your questions one by one, focusly. Now I'm not focused because you are telling so many topics.
Okay, forget about all the topic. What kind of God he promised he's a prophet? Any Muslim woman she can give herself. The guy already have 13 wives. Why God need to make verses for him saying it is lawful for you all those girls and any woman she give herself to the prophet? What this is about?
I'm telling you that regarding this mut'ah and what you say just now.
I'm not talking about mut'ah now. I'm not talking about mut'ah. I'm not talking about mut'ah. We change the topic. License for your prophet alone, only for Muhammad. Any Muslim woman she wanna open her legs for him, she's welcome. Why this verse is needed and what does verse have to do with Islam and God? What kind of God? What this religion is exactly is about? I mean, why Allah he go to his office and he's writing a verse saying any woman you want to have sex with her, she can offer herself to you, only to you, Muhammad. What is that is about? Why we need such a verse? I mean, what this verse accomplish for Islam? What is the point of it?
How about 700 wives for David?
Well, God did not say to him, and David he cried for God asking for forgiveness. Who said to you that David was following God? Go and see how God, he condemned David. Even when he tried to build a temple, God he said to him, don't build temple for me. Your hands is full of blood. Here we have your God making verses. David was acting as a king and he was filthy at that time. He was a sinner. He was a bad man. He was a garbage actually. And you are comparing yourself to a person in that moment. He was a sinner and he was a garbage. Look at you. But David, the difference between him and your prophet, he did not say God told me go sleep around. He did not say God gave me a license to go and do my garbage and my sin. He cried for God asking for forgiveness. But look here, you're a prophet making verses saying any woman she want to give herself to the prophet so he can if her. Only a privilege for the prophet. What does this have to do with God? Why this license is exist?
I think if we speak, better focus lah. I don't know everything.
We are focusing. We are focusing. The question is very simple. You are
give me time.
I'm giving you time. We are focusing. What does have to do with Islam? Why Allah he need to make a verse say to me as a prophet? Let's say I am a prophet, and I have already 13 wives and hundreds of sex slaves. Why I need a verse saying any believing woman she want to dictate herself to the prophet so he can if her? And this is only a privilege for the prophet. Why the prophet he needs such a privilege? Why God and what kind of God he makes such a license only for Muhammad? What do you think Allah trying to do here?
Okay, give me time several days.
Okay, go ahead.
Now I want to challenge you. You challenge me. Now I want to challenge you. Okay?
What? You will not answer?
I want to ask you. Are you Christian or Jesus follower?
So you are not going to answer?
What your question? I need several
days
to answer.
You are not going to answer?
I'm not focused on that. That's why
why you can't be focused? What kind of God he make a license only about vagina only for Muhammad? I thought Islam is religion. I thought Islam is religion. I thought Islam is a religion for all mankind. But as you see, Islam have a special license for the special Muhammad about his penis. What does penis of Muhammad have to do with God in Islam?
Okay, I got the question. I said I will need several days to go deeply.
So this question needs several days? I mean, why it's so hard for you to need several days? I thought you are a genius.
I need several days lah. You cannot force me. I need several days. Now my turn to ask you.
Okay, go ahead.
My turn. Okay, one question only. Are you Christian or Jesus follower?
This is a very stupid question because the Bible says those who follow Jesus being called the Christians. So the second you call a person Christian, you are calling him, you are a follower of Jesus. And this is a very stupid question. Let me ask you the same question. Are you a follower of Muhammad or you are a follower of Allah?
This is my turn to ask you. You already asked me ton of questions.
No problem. We are in the topic. We are in the topic. You asked me the question about follower of Jesus or Christian. I answer you. You are a follower of Muhammad.
You are wrong.
You are a follower of Muhammad. You are a follower of Muhammad or Allah, and you can give me the answer about what I said. No problem.
Where you make mistake from your answer.
What? What? Hello? Hello? What happened to this guy? Reconnecting.
Paul writing.
I did not hear you. I did not hear you. Go ahead. What you were saying? What you were saying?
Jesus follower. I'm saying clearly, you are not Jesus follower. You are Christian. Hello.
I am a Christian. Okay, what Christian mean? What is the name of Christian mean?
I'm saying that you are a Christian, but you are not Jesus follower.
Okay, are you Jesus
Different.
Are you Jesus follower?
Different.
Are you Jesus follower?
Christian mean like it is a bad signal, I think. Christian, it is like you that obey that all they have the Paul rating, while the Jesus follower do not have Paul rating.
Why all Jesus followers?
Not have Paul's rating.
What?
So, for example, the 12 disciple, it is Jesus. They are Jesus follower, not Christian. Christian only after year of 50, after the first council in Jerusalem. So you are Christian, not Jesus follower.
Yeah, but you see, you are very stupid, because the Bible written long before that council, and it says that those who they are believers in Jesus, they are called the Christians. Go to the book of Acts and find in chapter 11 verse number 26. So you are stupid. Secondly, the Quran mentioned Paul as a messenger of God. As an example, if we go to chapter 36 verse number 14, you will see the Quran speaking about 3 messengers. Can you tell me who are they?
That implikasi bulus. I don't believe it. That is bulus.
Doesn't matter what you believe. Can you give me the name? You are a coward. You are a coward. You are a coward. And actually, the Quran is copying the writing of Paul. Paul, can you name for me one thing Paul he said is against God? Paul he said gamblers will not go to heaven. Your Quran copy the same exact verses of Paul. Those who drink, those that drunk, those who do gambling.
Don't ask me.
And I'm not asking you. You are a coward. Prove to me that Paul is not the messenger of Jesus. Actually, if we go right now and read in Ibn Kathir, we will find that Paul was one of the disciples of Jesus, and he met Jesus in the way of Damascus, and Jesus made him blind. Is that true? This is written in your book. Hello?
What Paul said.
Hello? Is it true? Is it true? Is it true? Is it true? I want you to say yes or no. You are a liar, or say this is true. Is it true? In the book of Ibn Kathir, it says that Paul was a messenger of... Is it true? Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I'm not asking you. I'm not asking you. I'm not asking you. I want just a very simple yes or no. Is it true that Ibn Kathir said in his book, in many places, and I will show you other scholars, that Paul was a messenger of Jesus, and he was a decent man, and he became a Christian. After Jesus, he made him lose his vision, make him blind, and then he repented to Jesus, and he asked him to make him see again, and then he became a decent man preaching the gospel. Is it true?
It is true as per your book, but I don't believe.
This is not my book, you idiot. Ibn Kathir is my book.
It is Paul said in his writing.
Shut up. I'm saying Ibn Kathir. Is Ibn Kathir my book?
No, this is my turn to ask you. You already asked me ton of questions.
I'm not asking you. You are the one who opened the topic. We are discussing the topic. This is not a new topic. Is Ibn Kathir, you coward. You coward. Okay, let me make everybody laugh at you. Can you show me one place the Quran says Paul is a bad person?
Shut up, please hear me.
Shut up, son of Muta. Shut up, son of Muta. Can you show me you are a person who said you follow the Quran only? How come the Quran never say Paul is a bad person?
You already asked me 100 questions.
I am not asking you. We are talking about Paul. We are discussing the topic. If Paul was bad, how come your prophet never mentioned Paul as a bad person? Why your prophet never mentioned Paul as a bad person?
You only ask me. I will ask you.
I'm not asking you no more. I'm not asking you no more. We are discussing the topic of Paul. You said I follow Paul. Listen, coward. Listen, coward. Listen, coward. Listen, coward. Son of Muta. Can you show me one verse, Paul? He said, is like, shut up, shut up. You Muslims are a bunch of cowards. You Muslims are a bunch of cowards, and you will not answer the question. Can you show me one verse, Paul? He said, to be ashamed of it. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, coward, coward, coward. Can you show me? Can you show me one verse will make Paul a bad person? Can you show me? You said I follow the teaching of Paul. Shut up, coward. Son of Aisha, son of Aisha. I'm not asking you. I'm not asking you. You said I follow Paul. You said shut up. You see the pain? Do you see the pain? It's your turn. It's your turn. Can you show me the verse will make Paul a bad person? You said I follow Paul. Do you have a proof? Do you have a proof that I follow? Do you have a proof that I follow Paul? Do you have a proof? Do you have a... Shut up, shut up. You accuse me, you accuse me, you accuse me of something. Coward. You accuse me of something. Can you prove it? That I follow Paul, not Jesus. Go ahead. Show me.
Give him turn. Give him turn. Give me.
Can you open the camera?
Give me turn.
Can you open the camera? I want to see your wife dancing. Is she dancing too?
I speak to my...
You are a coward. You are a coward. You and your wife is dancing, and you are a coward. Show me where. Prove to me how we are following Paul. I'm listening. Go ahead.
What is the difference of Christian and Jesus follower? That is my question. I have only one question. You already asked
I answered you. You see, when I answer you, you start talking. You said to me, "You are not giving my time," and your wife start dancing, shaking her ass. Shame on you. So I'm asking you now. You said you are a Christian. You are a Christian. You are following Paul. You are not following Jesus. Prove it. Go ahead.
Yeah, you asked me. What is the difference between Christian?
I'm not asking you anything. Go ahead. You are making an accusation. Finish it. You said I'm not following Jesus. Prove it. Go ahead.
Yeah. Now I am asking you one question.
What's wrong with you? Go ahead. Prove the point. You did not finish. You said I'm not following Jesus. Prove it. Go ahead.
The Jesus follower do not have Paul writing.
Okay. If we take Paul writing away, is the teaching of John and Luke and Mark are different from Paul writing?
Yes. It
okay,
can be different.
Prove it. Okay, okay, go ahead. Prove it. Guys, yes. He said yes. Prove it. Go ahead.
Now I am still looking for the Christian scholar. How is the Christian?
You are a stupid donkey. Prove that Paul teaching is different from the gospel, the four gospels. Because in order to prove that I'm following Paul, not following Christ, then, and you are the one who said that Paul teaching is different from the Bible teaching. Okay, show us where it says that. Go ahead. Google,
no, I'm tired. Maybe
Google boy.
I will talk again.
What?
Sorry, I will take some rest.
What some rest? Where are you going? No, I want your wife to shake her ass and say, "Give me time, give me time." Where are you going? You coward son of Muta. So your wife, she danced for me, shaking her ass for nothing? No, you need to finish it. Show me, you coward son of Muta, what you started. Where Paul teaching is different from the four gospel. Go ahead.
You can open the YouTube.
No, what YouTube? Tell me, where is Paul teaching? If I follow Paul, I'm not following the gospel. Paul, he says that God is the Messiah. John, he says God is the Messiah. Luke, he says God is the Messiah. Mark, he says God is the Messiah. John, he says the Son, the Father, the Holy Spirit. Mark, he says the Son, the Father, the Holy Spirit. All of them, they say the same. So how Paul teaching different teaching from the gospel? You coward son of Muta, don't leave. You have to go. You have to get me busted. And I love it when your wife, she was shaking herself. She's doing belly dancing for me.
Now you speak and speak. Please hear me lah. Don't you speak only.
Well, I am asking you to talk. You said you want to leave, you coward. You just said you want to leave. You see the coward? You are the one who just said you want to leave. You want to rest. Why you want to rest? Get me busted. You said this is my time to get you busted. Okay, go ahead.
Listen me. James said that the people will be saved by the God using the works, not only the faith. While Paul said that the people can be saved by the God only by the faith. That is why Christianity, then the...
You are a coward. You are a coward. You are a coward. Both of them, they are saying the same, because the Bible says in different places, faith without act is a dead faith. So look. You are just a stupid idiot. When you say without faith, Jesus. Let me answer you. Can I answer you, please? Can I answer you? Isn't it? Okay, no, you did, you coward. You did the one you want to go. You just make a point, let me answer you. Did Jesus say to the women, your faith save you?
I am not finished my word. That is why
I don't care if you finish or not. I'm asking you, did Jesus say your faith, how the teaching of Paul is different from the teaching of Jesus? You just quote for me Paul saying something in total agreement with Jesus.
Use your ear to listen what I said. Why you always interrupted me? Then you claim that you win the debate.
Because no, I did not disturb you. You said you want to go. This is what make me like I wanna have fun.
Listen just 2 minutes.
And let your wife stay there, please. Don't let her go. Okay. So now what happened? What make Paul not a Christian? Did he say that there is no God?
Listen, why you only talk and talk? I never talk. You talk.
Okay, go. Okay, go.
You talk and talk.
Okay, Budi.
You in the debate. Why you
okay, I can Budi.
Stop to speak.
The one who keeps saying every time I say to him, he said to me, I need to study it. I need to see it. Suddenly the one is complaining. I don't let him talk. How many times I ask you to talk and you don't want to talk? And now you want to talk. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. What make Paul? You are reading an article, you donkey. You don't even know what you are reading. It's not even you who understand what is written there. So, okay, tell us what make Paul. Tell us what make Paul not a Christian. Go ahead.
I will. Listen me for 2 minutes. Don't only speak.
Speak. Go ahead.
And then you claim the debate.
Okay.
It is the ethic of the debate.
Okay, TikTok. Go ahead.
You have to improve your ethic debate.
My friend, this recording will be all over the internet. People will die laughing at you. People will die laughing at you. Go ahead.
I will tell you.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. That is why already 500 years Catholic and Protestant are confronted because of this difference between James and Paul. You read the history. Don't only talk and talk. Read the history. Only yesterday in 1999 in Augsburg, Germany, they signed the agreement that the Protestant and Catholic will end the 500 years contradiction.
Okay, can I answer you? Can I answer you? You are a stupid monkey, son of Muta, because both. If we open the Bible of the Catholic and open the Bible of the Orthodox and the Bible of the Protestant, we will see the same verses, and all of them they agree upon it. So you are a stupid officially, and you are a donkey, because it exists in the books of the 3 Christian sect, and you are a liar, and people are laughing at you. So you said to me, I follow Paul, and to prove me wrong, you said Paul spoke about faith, you stupid idiot. Jesus spoke about faith. A woman, she is not even a Christian. A woman, she is not even a Christian. A man who is next to him in the cross. Shut up, son of Muta. It's my time for answer now. You laid out your case. Is that verse you quote for me? Let's make everybody laugh at you. Is the verse you quote for me? Is the verse you quote for me from Paul? Is it exist in the book of the Protestant? Is the verse you quote? Shut up. Is the verse you quote for me exist in the book of the Protestant and the Catholic and the Orthodox? Yes or no?
I'm not still.
So how they are fighting for 500 years if all of them they believe in the same book? You idiot donkey. How you lie if the 3 of them they have the same verse in the same book?
You are stupid.
Okay, let us make it simple. Okay, let's see. Prove it to me. Okay, hold on. I'm going to show the verses in the screen. Hold on, son of Muta. I'm going to show the verse in the screen in the book of the Catholic in the book of the Protestant, in the book of the Orthodox? And if they are there, it's mean you are a stupid liar. What do you think?
Yeah.
What?
Iya kan ngomong aja kan.
What do you mean? You said the Catholic and the Protestant, they are fighting for 500 years about this verse, but it exists in their books. The three Christian sect, they have the same verse and they believe in it in full.
If you don't want to hear me, then it's bullshit.
I did hear you, you idiot. I just said to you, is it true that this verse exists in the book of the Protestant? You are a liar, son of Muta, like your prophet. Is it true that those people, the three of them, why you don't want to confront me? Confront me. I'm saying to you, is that verse? Okay, can you tell me? Can you say again what verse we are reading? What we are talking about? What verse? Say it again.
James.
Okay.
James said the people will be saved by God by the works, by faith and works.
Okay. What verse? 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 What verse?
I am not bringing my notes now.
No, you have to bring me your verse. You are getting me busted, you son of Muta. Give me the verse so we can laugh at you.
Oh yeah, because you called me while I was in the.
Will you coward? How you quote for me something? Why you don't want to give me the verse so we can laugh at you? Because we want to put it in the screen. People either will laugh at me or they will laugh at you. So what kind of a hero? He bring his wife shaking his ass next to me, and she say, "Give him time, give him time." Here we go. She will do breastfeeding for me as your prophet order her. And now you don't want to give me the verse number. So what is the verse number of James and what is the verse number of Paul he mentioned? Otherwise you have no point. You're a coward. Give us both. You can, if you want to stop to search Google, can you ask your wife to sing, or your wife to sing for us? Says give him time, and shake, if you don't mind. I like it. I feel bored. Hello? See the coward? I don't even know what he's talking about. I mean, look and look what they are looking for. And this is supposed to will make Paul is a bad person. Coward. Are you a follower of Paul or follower of Jesus? Hey, hello. He's looking in Google. Coward. What happened to you? I can help you. I can give you the verses if you want. I just wanted to be sure that you know what you are talking about, but obviously you are a scam. Come back, come back. I will give you the verse. I will help you, no problem. Coward. Where he gone? He's gone? The Catholic and the Protestant, they were fighting for 500 years for this? For this. And finally they signed agreement. Yeah. He will be back after he finishes research. He's asking his wife to shake the computer. You see how they lie and how they fabricate? Both Paul and James, they are saying exactly the same thing. Actually, it's my fault. I did not say to him, okay, what verses you are talking about? I thought he knew what he's talking about. I hope he did not go and do muta right now, yeah. What happened? All this time to find it? He put me in hold. He is calling some friends. All this time to find it. How embarrassing. Hmm. You will be back maybe tomorrow. And the funny is, the second you corner them, they say, let me talk, let me talk. You are not letting me talk. I did not finish my point. What point? You don't even know the verses. What the verses is saying. Do you think he will be back? Or he is gone with the wind? He is still in hold. He did not hang up. Very embarrassing cut. Paul is a great Christian, and he never disobeyed the Lord. And actually, even he is more strict in the teaching of Christ. And when you ask the Muslims, okay, why you are attacking Paul? I mean, what this is about Paul? Did your prophet ever say something bad about Paul? No. So what this is Paul is about? Why not John? Why not? Yeah, because somebody like Zakir Naik, when they start saying Paul is bad, he is the one who created Christianity, and they are copy paste. And now this is what we have: a stupid idiot kid. He do not know what he's talking about. Should I hang up on him? I think he's waiting for me to hang up so he can be saved. Because whatever verses he's going to choose, both of them, they are saying the same. Yeah, I think he want me to hang up on him, so he will not say he hang up and he run. No, we will not hang up. We are waiting for Shake It and Bake It. Now I'm going, after we finish here, I'm going to cut the video, the part we are speaking about this guy Sadhguru. You know, he's not really important for me, and we will keep in the video only his conversation with me, so everybody will laugh. So you guys, you can download it. Shame on you, Potato. All this time in hold. All this time in hold. Hang up and call him. That's a good idea. Hold on. He's not answering now. See?
CB, sorry, our conversation.
What happened? You put me on
friend,
you put me on hold all this time. Why you put me on hold all this time?
Just now my friend called me, so that's
Okay.
why.
So did you find the verses for us about James and Paul, so we can get Paul busted?
Sorry, CP. I can promise you maybe in the several today lah.
My friend. You see, you're an adult. You make me angry, and you know I shout at you. But I want to speak to you nicely, and I want you to get me busted. Honestly, I'm trying to help you. So why you want to leave now? I mean, it's going to take you 15 minutes to find it. Find it, no problem. No. I will wait for you. Because I want to see how this Paul, he changed everything, man. It's disgusting. So either you prove it or you apologize before you leave.
Okay, I will give you the first, but not now. I will.
No. Because no. You see, an adult man, mature man. You see, you made your wife jumping, shaking her bum, and acting like a bunch of kids. You and her, very embarrassing. Give him time. And now I'm giving you the time, and even I'm calling you back. You put me on hold. We waited for almost 5 minutes, 7 minutes for you. And now what you want to do? You want to leave?
Not today.
Why not today?
Sorry.
What is embarrassing? Is it embarrassing that what you said is a lie? That Paul, but
I'll prepare.
No, my friend. It's going to take you 5 minutes to finish it. It's not like a big deal. I want you to get me busted. At least, you see, I was getting you busted all this time until now. Now it's your chance to get me busted. It's you who said to me, let me talk, it's my time to ask you. And now you ask me, you want to run away from your question.
No, I am not agree today. I will prepare first and then I will text you.
So do you apologize for do you apologize for what you said against Paul, or you want to run and put the tail of the dog between your legs and run with shame? Because either you apologize.
Not regarding judgment.
No. You see, you are a man. You're a dog.
Only discussion.
No, you have to give us. You have to prove what you said. Otherwise, you have to agree you're a liar. Where Paul, he teaches something different from the teaching of Christ.
But not today, lah.
No, today. You are the one who asked me to ask. You said, give me time. It's my time to ask you. Okay, now we started. I showed you. I said to you, listen to me. Look what you do. You are just like a kid. I'm not trying to insult you. I said, Ibn Kathir, he said, Al-Alusi, he said, all big Muslim scholars, they say that Paul is a messenger of Jesus. You Muslims, you insult Jesus based on Paul based on what? Did your prophet say that? No. Did the Sahaba say that? No. Did the Sahih Hadith says that? No. So why you are attacking Paul? So you are a fraud. Shame on you. And now you are mentioning something is absolutely false, because both James and Paul and all the disciples of Jesus agree that faith without work is a dead faith, and faith will save us. It's not our work, but a faith without work is a dead faith. All of them agree on that, and this is why Jesus said, "From their fruits you shall know them." So how he will know us? From our fruit. But what will save us? Our faith. Which means a faithful person, he is a good tree, give good fruit. It's automatic. But it's not the fruit will save you, but it is the faith. But if you have no faith, it means you are a hypocrite like Muhammad. He said to them, don't have sex when the woman, she have her menstruation, and he was doing that with his wives. So this is what the Bible says, my friend. And Paul and James and all the disciples of Jesus agree on that. And the Lord, the Messiah himself, he said that clearly, that when he come with the glory of his angels, he will recognize us not by our names, by our fruits. And why the fruit is there? For we have faith. And what is our faith? Is on him. So the shepherd, he knew his sheep, and the sheep, they knew their shepherd. And how they knew each other? The fruit of Jesus is going to lead us who is Jesus. Otherwise, anyone can come and say, I am Jesus, or I am Muhammad, the coward. But we don't follow that. The fruit, my friend. So you made a statement, you cannot back it up. And now I ask you nicely to apologize for insulting Paul. Or before you go, you have to prove me wrong.
This is not regarding apologize or not. This is only discussion, and I will not answer.
No problem.
Maybe
I'm asking you to finish your discussion. You see, you are the one who asked your wife to jump next to you, give him time, and now we are giving you time. You don't want to do it. Why? Just because I asked you for the verses. Embarrassing. Embarrassing, very embarrassing. You're lying. No, okay. You were reading for me 500 words between the Catholic and the Protestant about a verse. Why not today?
Why you are not so patient?
I am very patient. I am very patient. Who is the one who asked his wife, very embarrassing of you as a man to do, to bring your wife to this humiliation to her? So she jumped like a child. Give him time, and both of you jump like a monkey in front of me. And now I'm giving you time, you want to leave. Very embarrassing. Why do you want to leave? I want you please to get me busted. Don't leave. You see, what will happen if we stay me and you together for the coming 30 minutes? Nothing. Just do it. Go ahead.
I have decided not to answer today, CP. Sorry.
No, you decided to run away. You decided that you are falsely speaking against Paul. You have nothing to support what you said. And you went for 15 minutes lying, saying your family called you. But the fact you were serving Gogol. And you came back with nothing. Because you found that both they say the same. So you could not back up what you said, and okay, then do it. Prove me wrong. Okay, you know what? Prove me wrong. Here we go. You got your chance. Prove me wrong. Give me the verses.
I have decided not today. Sorry.
You decided that you don't have answer. You decided that you want to withdraw because you are a coward.
Okay, you want to be a winner? Yeah, yes, you win.
No, I don't care if you say I win or not. Everybody is laughing. It's embarrassing. You are the one who said you want to get me busted.
I have decided not today.
Why you don't want to get me? But why you don't want? You see, we are talking all this time. A spank after a spank. We showed you your prophet is a scam. We show you the mistakes of the Quran. You refuse to accept any Islamic interpretation for the Quran. Shame on you. You made your own interpretation, which is very funny. Even a bunny will not come with it. And even now, when I showed you about Paul, in the Islamic interpretation, he is the disciple of Jesus, you don't want to accept them. Yet you want to insult Paul, and you are claiming that I don't follow Christ, I follow Paul. When all the teaching of Paul in total agreement with the teaching of Christ and all the disciples. And when we ask you to prove what you said, you run away. So it's not about me winning, it's about Jesus winning, and Muhammad is under the shoes of Jesus. This is not about me and you, my friend. That's about that Muhammad, your prophet, the child molester, the man who made verses saying any woman she want to give her vagina to me. This is not about me and Paul. We don't worship Paul. We worship the Messiah. You don't worship Muhammad, you worship Allah. But in fact, Allah is the puppy of Muhammad, and today we got him busted, and you could not refute us anything. To the point, you refuse any translation, you refuse any interpretation, and you could not give us any interpretation accurately because you are fabricating things out. And when we show you what your prophets say, you say, I don't accept hadith. When we say to you, can you show us where Muhammad, something nice about Muhammad, you quote for me hadith. Because you are a hypocrite. When you want, the hadith is rejected. When you want, the hadith is accepted. And then you said to me, it's time for me to ask you questions. Okay, time for you.
I will not respond today.
Why you will not respond today?
I will not respond.
Why? What happened?
Sorry.
Did your wife beat you?
I decided not
did your wife
respond today.
Did your wife beat you?
I have another
I'm not giving you a chance to waste my time again, my friend. I want you to finish it today, please. About this topic.
I don't finish today.
No. You have to do it now. Did your wife beat you when you went away for 15 minutes? Did she do anything to you? Tell me. I'm like your dad.
Say what do you want to say, but I don't want to
okay, give explanation. People are listening. Give explanation to the people who you opened the topic, why you don't want to finish it. Why? What is the explanation? What happened to you suddenly?
Yeah, actually our first topic is only regarding time relativity, and then you...
No. You are the one who opened this topic, my friend. Okay. You see, you are the one who opened the topic. It was your request. Now, why you don't want to speak about it no more? What happened? Explain to the crowd.
I decided next day or maybe.
Okay, why you decided? Can you tell us why you decided? What happened? You were excited.
Yes, because-
Your wife was jumping
I
next
have
to you.
another-
Give him time. Give him
I have
time.
another-
She was shaking to me. You were shaking too. It was a very nice act from you to jump like a monkey. Okay, we got it. And now time to give you time. Go ahead. You decide to leave. You know why? You cannot even find the verses. Admit. Did you find the verses?
Sorry, CP. I have.
Did you find the verses? No, before you go, admit. Did you find the verses? Be honest with me. Did you know the verses? Be honest. Do you know the verses?
I will not explain more. Next day I will respond.
No, be honest.
Okay.
No.
I've given
Okay, okay, you wanna leave. You wanna leave, no problem. Do you know the verses? Be honest with me. Do you know the verses you were talking about?
Yes, I know the first, but I don't want to say no.
You know the verses you don't say? But a second ago, 5 minutes ago, you said you do not know them.
Okay lah, I have something to do. Sorry for that.
No, why you said 5 minutes ago? Why you said 5 minutes ago you do not know them? Why you are lying? 5 minutes ago, Kawasi. He said he don't know them. Later he will find them. Now he says he know them, but he will not say them. I mean, look how powerful he is. And his wife, she start jumping. Give him time. Give him time. Give him time. Yeah, and the funny, they say that the Christian prince, he don't have patience with Muslims. And you notice how fast he start talking. And we are following Paul. I said, okay, prove it. What do you mean follow Paul? We don't follow Jesus. What is the teaching of Paul, which is against the teaching of Jesus? You see, many of you Christians, you say, let him go, let him go. The same as like David Wood yesterday. He let the guy go. You remember yesterday? They have Abdul. They let him go. In the moment where it's time to get him busted. Don't do that. Don't do that. Can you imagine how embarrassing it is? That somebody saying to you, please stay. Give us the verses at least. And then you say, I will not give them. A second ago, he was so excited. Do you know why he did not give them? Because simply he looked at them, both are saying the same. Very embarrassing. And if you do not know them, even that is more horrible. Paul is one of the most amazing church father teachers. And those who say he was not one of the disciples, that's absolutely false. Because the Bible confirms that the Messiah, our Lord, he appeared to Paul and he blinded him. And then he gave him his eyes again. So yes, he met the Messiah. He met our Lord. The only bad thing when you speak to Muslims, you have to shout a lot, and it's kind of headache. But I'm used to it. I mean, this is how they are. And the hypocrisy always appear when you ask them, okay, who is the one who agree with you in what you said as a Muslim? Nobody. Suddenly he have a new religion.